Folks, welcome to A Tale of 12 Gems, our original D&D campaign. I am Joe Treff, your DM this evening, and many others, and joining me are my friends Matt, Vincent, Tina, Kara, and Hannah. Alana is not joining us this evening, as Alana is feeling a little under the weather, but we do miss you. We hope you're feeling better. Excuse me. We are going to play D&D, but first, a couple quick announcements. Last night, we had Session 0 for our Cyberpunk Starfinder 2E campaign, which is going to be called Skull Runners. I am going to be GMing this campaign. It is set in a homebrew megacity called Seethe that I designed myself. It is a asteroid-spanning megacity that is just a series of corporately controlled arcologies. If you rewatch that session over on YouTube when it re-airs on Sunday, you can see sort of an explanation for the setting, the campaign, and then the characters that we built together. We also have a website, alberonrpg.com. All of our social medias are at alberonrpg, where you can see the various things that we do. We oftentimes have things on our table. Right now, it's just a circle, but sometimes we have these like handouts. We have a frog. We'll have maps from our Starfinder game. All kinds of things show up on the table, and you can see it in even greater detail at alberonrpg. And then
if we take pictures,
if people take pictures,
we will.
I made such a big deal about it last week. I decided I wasn't gonna just see. But
now it's ingrained.
Yeah, we're on it.
We have music. The music is from Sirenscape or Monument Studios Music. And that is all the announcements that I have for this week. We do have some exciting stuff coming up, but it's going to be at least another 2 weeks until that comes. So I'll wait a little bit until we make those announcements. Suspense. A lot of suspense. Mm-hmm. That is all the announcements that I have for this week. And so it is time for a tale of 12 gems. And to Kara with the recap. Sorry, I got cut off. That threw me so off. I got cut off from the stinger.
Hi.
Good job, Matt.
Thanks.
We're all here. We're all here together. Except for Alana. I'm so sorry.
She's here in spirit.
She's here with
in
us.
our hearts.
You're in a... anyway, Misfits!
That's us.
You sure about that? What?
When last we met, we found ourselves crossing the Giant's Bridge, only to discover we were not only beset by gnolls, but also moving statues in the form of gargoylettes. Gargoyles, but small. We had very different experiences during that combat. Ralph, blinded, protected us all and drew fire from most of the gargoylettes, while Tonki lived large and smashed hard, including throwing a gargoylette, or attempting to, over the side of a bridge without remembering that they can fly.
I reconsidered.
You reconsidered, and it was great, and you just turned it into dust. It's fine. Emmy shocked and awed with Guiding Blast. Everyone knows that's a cleric's favorite spell.
Straight.
Grim bound the gargoylettes in frozen ice, limiting their movements across the field. Thule slowed the entire field with some draconic mischief, and Nora
Chilled.
chilled. And no bells were rung. At all.
Gut-wrenching.
Stuff happened, y'all. Stuff happened. Anyway,
I do want to
like
correct
you were
that.
trying to
A
ring
bell was wrong.
my bell was not wrong.
There you go.
I did not ring my bell.
You tried.
Sorry.
Oh no.
The longest combat
Repeat
ever
it.
finally came to an end, as indeed all of our rolls were not great. But as we ran, Thule recognized that the gargoyles are representative of a deeper corruption in the land, as indeed we come to more gnoll snack bones on the other side.
Nom, nom, nom.
As we leave, Ralph heard a distant scream in the canyon below, and resourceless and, frankly, potentially without time, we make the decision to leave them to their fate. And hopefully that will not haunt us for years.
Must have been the wind.
Eventually we hit the Sapphire Reach, before finally getting to Urlock. The town is a little more precarious than we had planned for, as the different entrances could potentially land her in prison, or at least stuck in Urlock for the rest of the adventure. Rather than deal with that, we decide to go through the far gate and end up at the central shipping hall. We meet a captain, Captain Vidoni Mar, who...
Diverny.
Fergoni Mar.
We were
There's a
both
name!
wrong.
I'm gonna spell it eventually. Who gave us a lot of good tips about our future journey towards the Alberon Basin, including a potential ride. We have paid him with a few of our Manticore spines, and hopefully the town payment is, keeps the ship around long enough for us. He's gonna leave when he leaves, and maybe he'll leave earlier.
If we pay.
To his horror, he realized that while we did indeed kill the baby manticore, we never took a bath. And so therefore we still smell like baby manticore remains, which might attract Mom. We didn't see Mom, however, so it's probably fine. And rather than find a bathhouse and enjoy the delicious comfort of a nice warm bath after a hard journey and many wounds and arrows to the knee, we got prestidigitated.
Do both. It's like showering before you take a bath.
Sure.
Well, now you can enjoy the bath.
Showering is part of it. We make our way over to the Tribunal's stronghold in Urlock, and to Ralph's delight, the person she was hoping for was inside. Someone a little bit more favorable and maybe a little bit more lenient to sending a not fully made cleric out into the field. But we will deal with that later. And instead we turn to the rest of the group, who is one familiar shy and one cleric less, but waiting outside, and business awaits. And Misfits, that's where we begin our session.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kara.
You're welcome, Joe.
Okay.
Sorry I interrupted you.
It's okay. Many people interrupted me. It's fine.
But I'm sorry.
It's part of it. It's part of what goes on here. For all of you now, night is beginning to fall across the river town, built of mismatched stone, called Urlock, and the first stars are beginning to shine down through the crimson and purple bands, painting a sunset over the distant sea. You all stand before the Hall of Scales, a building of large, stacked, identical blocks of pale stone, bereft of decor. Firelight spills out for just a moment longer as you watch Ralph disappearing into this space, the two pale cloaks shutting these large doors behind, so that Ralph is able to have this meeting. Yes.
Did they let Ralph take Puff with?
Yes.
Sweet.
There's no barring Puff from this place. Ralph walks in with Puff in full view. No problems there.
Very good.
Could be a no pet zone. I don't know.
You all now stand. The street's relatively busy for this time of night. It's probably close to about 7 in the afternoon. It's still warm in this place, and there is wind blowing in off the sea. Misfits, what do you all want to do while you await your cleric?
Okay.
Is there any cool, interesting stuff to check out?
Make a perception check.
So, do we just hang out and wait?
I was thinking Ralph give us kind
They
of
ask as I roll
timeline.
a dirty 20.
You're looking around, Thule. As Ralph walks into the Hall of Scales, you're already kind of looking for what comes next. And across the street, you can see, well marked by the sign outside, the Ironbow Armory, kind of closing up for the day, though there is still light coming in. Down the street a little ways, as you had walked, you had passed a very nice-looking inn called the Sapphire Lantern. Along your walk past the Riverwalk Guildhall, you had seen often in the distance and smelled the smell of freshly baking bread. With what you can see the bell tower, and in fact right now there is this distant clang as this bell rings, begins to ring for 7 times. It is about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. This city is beginning to settle down. It's in the middle of the week. There are people gathering around the various inns and taverns, though. There are still a few shops that are open, though you can see, with your fantastic eyesight, Thule, many of them kind of on the outskirts of town. There is, often in the distance, open, though damaged, and you can see the damage even from here, a very nice-looking store, though the outside slightly charred from what looks like an explosion. There was a sign here, but you can only see the post remains.
Do you suppose that's the Platinum Chain?
I would probably head towards that one, and then if people didn't follow, go to the outer town edge part. Look at those shops.
So you walk 10 feet and then stop and turn. Is anybody following Thule?
Tonki's
As
like,
you say
oh,
this,
me
Nora.
think he wanted us to follow him. Thule, you used your words next time?
Nora's like zoned out, just staring to the middle distance because she's currently just like looking through Puff and like leaning against Tonki.
I think it might be like a piggyback situation.
Oh, if you want to pick Nora up, that's great.
I do.
Going over to check out that post.
So Tulu just walks
to the
over.
storefront.
Hey, Tully, where you going?
Grim, are you going
Over
also?
here. And I'm just gonna point to the store.
Yeah,
that's right
I'll
there.
go too. It's like right there.
You make your way over to this place, and you're going to the place with the burned out sort of area.
the nice store that has damage.
So from the street, smooth gray stone facade over the mismatched stone building. There is no real signage left from that kind of explosion. You can see damaged and cracked in places. There are frosted glass windows that are in the front. And you can kind of see shapes moving from this dull lantern light behind. There is a single reinforced oak door with a polished steel band across it. And this is currently cracked open. You can see through here immense bookcases of blue leather-bound ledgers. Ooh. There is a quiet voice kind of whispering through here, but as you kind of peer in the crack, a huge shape just shifts in, and you behold a massive minotaur. They are dressed in very fine clothing, but it fits very tightly. They have a large piercing through their nose. The horns are like polished, but they look at you through this door from like about 10 feet away. They're massive. What are you doing?
I go, oh, hello.
Tonki gets very excited if she does see this.
Okay, yeah, you certainly can.
Yes,
This is the best dressed minotaur you've ever seen.
Yeah. So Tonki's gonna also wave and be like, "Oh, Julie, I gotta go say hi. I gotta go see if they know me friends. You wanna come?"
Who are all of you?
Oh, hello.
Hi. I'm Thule, and I just was.
Do you have an appointment?
No. I was wondering what your store was.
This is not a store.
Oh.
And it is not a place for little boys.
Well, I'm actually, not a little boy, but I do have a childlike wonder, which is what brought me here. So I was wondering, what is your not store?
He looks at you. He looks past you, at Tonki, at this group. Make a persuasion check.
There is an unconscious
And
girl
make it
just on.
at advantage.
Take this one. That is a 22.
Ooh, we persuaded.
He looks at you as you say that you have a childlike wonder. And you can see there's this long moment and then and there's a small smile that cracks. And he says, "That may be useful."
It does come in handy often. More often than people think, actually.
What do you want?
Well...
And Tonki's like, me wanted to meet another Minotaur. Me grew up with Minotaurs in the dojo in Mistridge. Hello.
You can see there's this moment of kind of confusion, recognition, and then confusion as they look at you. You can see whenever you meet Minotaurs and you talk about where you come from, they always look first at your head where there are no horns.
Yeah.
The very lack of Minotaur features. But they kind of nod.
And noticing that, she's gonna add, me adoptive parents goblins, but me fit in better with Minotaurs.
That is even more confusing.
Believe me know.
You train at the Mistridge dojo.
That
With
right.
Brockus. And what of you?
Myself? Oh, I'm Grimgob. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm a student. Student. Student.
He studies.
You gotta practice your talking, Grimmy.
Okay, Vincent forgot the name of the academy. Is it the Anacron Academy?
It is the the Alliance Academy.
Okay. Student at the Alliance Academy. We're in town. We're adventurers. And we saw that there was an explosion here. We heard some explosions, and we wanted to check it out and see if we can figure out what's going on.
We thought maybe we could help. You need stuff picked up?
I actually just wanted to look at what was going on inside. But that's fine, too.
That is childlike wonder.
The Platinum Chain is a place for meetings.
Oh.
And it sounds as if we have business to attend to. Come in. And they stand aside, allowing you entrance into the Platinum Chain Exchange. Do you enter?
Yes.
Okay. Grimmy, you just walk
I
straight
feel like,
in.
did we
we're all together.
learn?
I'm on your back.
We've heard
right.
of the Platinum Chain Exchange.
Don't worry about her.
Just that it got damaged, and here it is
Yes.
damaged.
There you go.
Okay. Yes. This is the place that we heard about that got damaged.
You walk in as well. Anybody else entering?
If they all go,
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. I mean, you go
I'll
in,
wave
you
us
go
all.
in.
Wave everyone in.
Everybody makes their way in.
What's your name?
They look at you and they say, I am Accountant Rusk.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Accountant Rusk.
We shall see. They turn and they just gesture
That's
forwards past their sort of long outstretched hands. You can see, give me 1 second here. Let me turn down our bustling port sounds here.
Don't let me forget to ask him about ink.
Please.
Past these ledgers, past these rows and rows and rows of ledgers, past these little booths with velvet curtains, there is this table that is set up near the end, in many ways mirroring the halls of scales. You can see there is an elf seated there. They have long, silvery hair. They sit perfectly upright. They are currently kind of closing up a number of books. They seem to be sort of closing down for the day. But they look up at all of you with interest, certainly. And Accountant Rusk says, Master Quelvar, this group may be of use to us in the matters that we are dealing with. And they kind of look at all of you. You can see this elf regards you. And they're going to say, well, this is very interesting. It has been a moment since we've had such promising help. Tell me, how flexible are your morals?
A man got to have code.
Of course.
Nora like blinks as she like comes back. It's like, I felt hungry. Oh, we're inside now.
Oh, Nora.
You are put down on the ground. You, Nora, are now in a very different place than you had kind of zoned out in. I would say, Nora, as you were watching that kind of conversation, you do get the sense for the parts that you overhear. Ralph does put this cat down, and I will say your cat does become a little bit interested in one of these pale cloaks, who is very high in their animal handling abilities. You don't hear everything, but you do get the sense that Ralph is not going to have any problems going with you, and in fact, might have a little bit of support in doing so, depending on how Alana rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
A question for the group. Are we the Misfits or the Mistridge Misfits?
Mistridge Misfits.
I thought we
Okay,
were
that's
the
what I thought.
or
Misfits.
the Misfits for short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're fit.
Me fit? You're not so much.
Okay.
So he says,
so to answer this
Travel.
question, hello. My name is Grimgob. We are the Mistridge Misfits, and we do have. We are missing one of ours. They're in for a meeting, but we do have a. What is Ralph, an apprentice or of the
What?
of the?
Oh
tribune?
no, we don't want to.
He asked what our morals were, and I would say that,
Why?
generally speaking, my morals are somewhat flexible because Mr. Pantonius said that you have to think of the greater good sometimes, and sometimes that means doing things that aren't necessarily the right thing in the moment, but for the greater good, it does work out eventually. But I don't necessarily think that I believe that myself, because sometimes when in some of my travels, I've found that it's
Tuli.
actually... Yes?
I don't think you're answering his question. We have a.
No, he kind of was, but maybe the abridged version.
Oh, I
Abstract.
think that ultimately it is important to try and do good for everyone involved, which ultimately poses an impassable I don't want to call it a...
It places a large burden on you.
It does. And oftentimes people are very easily swayed to do something that's more immediately beneficial to themselves because it saves them some also immediate pain or frustration or something else pretty negative, which then
would you mind
will ultimately make it
fixing
worse
my-
for them
I tried
in the
to
long
get
term. And
Julie,
probably
maybe
for
let
those
somebody
around
else
them.
talk now.
I actually believe this is all very important, and it serves to answer my question far better than a simple yes or no.
Oh, well, thank you.
The greater good is of the utmost importance, and to do so often requires bending of man-made laws.
Yeah, so I was going to get to that. We have, we're missing one of our own, and they are... Actually, what do you got for us?
If you know Brannis, you know me attitude, so...
He turns to you and says, "You're from Mistridge."
We all are.
Plus the Mistridge Misfits bit.
We grew up there. Me never left.
Well,
me
until now.
I'm not convinced that we should
Oh yeah,
use
me
that as
me gone now.
but it's stuck for a long time.
Do you know anyone with the last name Stone?
Do we know anyone with
It's the twins, right? The other twins.
Oh, the other
You do.
twins, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
I say their first names. I don't remember them, but...
Say
Okay.
Noah.
Noah
and
and...
Yeah.
Is this
He
person...
nods and he says, "Yes, the very same. Mistridge is not a terribly large place. Fascinating."
What's up with this? What? Now Tuli is very
One of them.
curious.
Why is he asking? Nora's confused.
Why is he asking how?
Some business with one of the Stone boys. Very capable. Yes.
Nora's confused about what this whole situation is.
That's fair.
Dude's asking about our morals, and now he's asking about people we know,
Sure.
and we're just telling him. She's confused. What's going on?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, Tuli was also...
Damn!
Make an insight
That's
check.
crazy. It's a 9.
This is a guy who's just trying to have a philosophical discussion.
Can I make one too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I think we're being interviewed for a job.
I
that
got
makes
I have advantage and I got a 19 and a natural 20.
With that
Nice.
natural
Wow.
20,
I got a 25.
you are dealing with an individual who who certainly skirts the edges of the law. And while you're not actually seeing any signs of this person being part of a more well-known criminal organization, at the very least, you are talking to somebody who works in smuggling. And this person is likely looking for people who are willing to engage in things that are probably not legal, but also probably looking for somebody who is not going to screw them over. Everything that Tuli just said very much speaks to the experience that they have sort of had, and they're not looking to screw you guys over or anything like that, but certainly this is somebody who is looking to win in any deal that is created.
Oh,
So
yes, we
to-
know Ryle and Noah Stone.
Yeah.
Ryle, I think, is currently maybe not a member anymore. It seemed like there was a little bit of tension there. But, no, why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're talking.
You don't usually talk as much as you just did.
It's pretty good, Nora. It suit you.
We're being interviewed for a job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Are
are.
we being we are being interviewed
yeah.
for a job.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. And
When
Tonki, with this knowledge, is going to jump in and be like, "Okay, me friend. Cards on table. What you looking for? How we help you? What kind of deal you trying to make?"
Oh,
make a persuasion check at advantage.
16.
Okay.
Damn. Let's let Tonky go.
He looks at you.
Minotaurs.
This guy is in the. This is the.
Oh, this is the elf. Sorry.
So this guy looks at
Hannah
you,
definitely thought she was talking to the Minotaur.
and he says, "You want all of the cards on the table."
Me think you put your cards, we put our cards. Best when having business dealings to put all knowledge out there so all parties make informed decision. Informed was word on me word of the day calendar today.
Maybe a little bit of plausible deniability. Maybe keep that card.
Well,
Me
I
not
think
know
it
those words,
becomes more
Grimmy, and you know
complicated
that.
when
Yeah, I
you
know.
start to think about it again, long term. But
I like the idea of a little honesty. Which
Sorry,
one of you?
little honesty, he said?
Yes.
A little
Which
honesty.
one of you would like to talk?
Soggy
I like
takes a
to
big
talk.
step back. She's like, me think me done enough.
I'll step forward and I'll just look to see if anyone else wants to step forward.
As you step forward, Grim,
Probably
you
someone
feel
with
a
charisma.
magical sensation. As you step across this threshold, you recognize that you have stepped into a circle of truth that is inlaid into the floor around this desk and the chairs that circle it. They are also sitting within this, and you get the sense that they have already voluntarily failed this. Do you do so as well, or do you want to make a save against this?
I will voluntarily fail it.
Okay. Very nice.
Oh no.
You sit down in
As
this
usual,
chair.
the one character with no charisma is up to the plate.
This is a very large chair. You imagine the Minotaur comfortably sits in this chair when there's not business happening.
How can
So
I
you
shrink
look
this chair? Do I have that
comically
spell?
small. So in fact, as you sit down, you have to really stretch up to be able to see like over the desk. It's a big desk.
I'm gonna need you to reduce this chair for me, please.
Which would be even better because then you would be completely not able to see.
I enlarge, reduce Grimgar to make him smaller.
Nora goes
Are
over
you
to
really
Tonky.
going to start casting spells?
no.
Okay.
We're just-
Nora goes over to Tonky and is just
I don't want to see this. Can you put me on your back? I'm gonna go see what Ralph's up to.
oh, okay, Nora.
You sit down and they say, within these walls, we deal with all manner of hard-to-attain things. Rare objects, magical objects, things that need to be in the right hands. And we do our best to place them in those hands. I am looking for someone to retrieve an object that is quite powerful and has been stolen by a noble who has fallen on hard times. This object will kill him. And so it's in his best interest for you to retrieve it before that happens. I will not pay you to do this, but I will give you access to everything that we have available.
When you say access, do you mean access to buy it or?
Nothing is free.
I have a question.
It's a members only store.
They look over, it's not hard, they look over Grimgob at you. They just kind of look up.
Damn. So by access, would you be able to help us if we needed to locate some missing item or other? I'm a bit of an archaeologist sometimes, and so I like finding interesting things. And it sounds like you deal with some interesting things sometimes.
I only deal in interesting things. Phasarakian artifacts.
Oh.
Missing pieces from Stoneflow. Artifacts from Coal Salted. Things of that nature.
Fascinating.
Nora pops back in.
How about nice ink?
Me also want to ask about ink. You into tattoos, Nora?
Oh, not that kind of ink.
Oh, okay.
Not something especially interesting or hard to come by, but I could acquire that easily enough.
Oh, me kind of ink special. Grimmy, you got a list?
Yeah, I kind of.
You're from Mistridge.
Yeah.
I know what kind of ink you're after.
Yeah, me train with Brandis.
For many, that might be hard to come by, but I can find anything that you need.
That very good to know.
Does it seem like this person already would know about the 12 gems?
Make an insight check.
That is a dirty 20.
They seem very knowledgeable.
What did you deal with the Stone Brother for?
That is information, and that is one of the things that we deal in here. As I said before, retrieve this object for me, and I'm happy to make that available to you.
Where's the object?
I believe it is in this noble's possession. He means to sell it, and as I'm sort of the only merchant who could afford it in town, he will have to wait for somebody to come in.
Where he live in town?
He lives on the outskirts of town, but you won't find him in his home. You'll find him drinking away his sorrows.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes.
What's his name?
Is that an effect of the artifact?
It is not. I imagine it's an effect of his misfortune.
What's his name?
This noble, give me 1 second here, is named Finn Talisker. You should be able to find him most days in the Soggy Sailor. It's more affordable, but also dangerous.
You said he stole it from you?
He did.
How did he steal it from you?
That is a good question, and if you can bring him to me, it's one that I imagine I could find the answers to. Or Accountant Rusk can, certainly.
Me would like you to promise you're not gonna hurt him.
Let me ask you this. Can you promise me that you'll get this back without hurting anyone?
No.
She steps into the circle of truth and she says, no, me asking for not hurting him on purpose.
They look at you and they say, if it will make you feel better, I promise I will not hurt this person if I can help it.
Or Accountant Rusk?
Oh no.
They look at you and they say, I do not force Accountant Rusk to do anything.
That's
He's an
good.
employee here.
Oh, good.
That good enough for me. Thank you.
Nora's smart enough to know that that did not answer the question.
Yeah.
What?
Donkey's got a 6.
How do we know what the
intelligence.
object is? What does it look like?
It is in a box that you shouldn't be able to open. And if you can, I would recommend not.
Because it will kill us.
Not right away.
Oh.
Sorry.
May I ask, what's inside?
Was in the box.
You may ask whatever you wish.
Oh.
If you bring this to me, I am happy to help you in whatever way I can, and the way that I can help is quite substantial.
Are there any safeguards on this item that we should be aware of so it doesn't kill us?
The primary safeguard is a powerful arcane lock. That is likely why it is still sealed. The second safeguard is one that occurs should you open the box.
Okay.
Could you describe the outward appearance of the box?
They look at you and they say,
As a noble,
Yes, I can.
6 sides.
as a noble, he might have many locked chests. It makes sense.
Not
it
like
is
a bar.
small, like a jeweler's box.
Oh, that is useful.
It's made of lacquered wood. It appears pretty unique.
And you think he has it on his person?
I know he has it on his person.
Oh.
If
Well-
we were able to enlist your help, would we be able to get your help no matter where we were in the Mythalstrean? We don't plan to stay around this area for very long because we're gonna probably have to do some traveling. So trying to understand how helpful your services would be should we be far away.
Something could be arranged.
Can Tonky pull Emmy aside for a second?
Yeah.
And just be like,
There's these little alcoves that you can kind of
Yeah.
go into too.
and just be like, Emmy, you okay with all this?
She just looks at you.
Okay, and she continues, because me feeling kind of icky, but me think helping this guy will probably be a good idea. But we like to help not hurt people, so me just want to hear what you think.
What kind of artifact kills you when you grab it?
Finish their scene.
Are you saying that out loud or are you thinking it?
I'm thinking it out loud.
Make an Arcana check.
Let them finish their scene.
Tonky, I'm here to help you. If this is what you feel needs to happen, I'm here to help.
We trust you, Emmy. you tell me if you think later on that it's not such a good idea anymore?
I don't think it's a great idea at all.
Oh, yeah, that kind of what me was wondering.
He doesn't strike me as an individual who deliberately hurts people. But the fact that he wouldn't tell you what's in the box and that the stones are involved concerns me greatly.
That's why me need you, Emmy. Maybe we see how it play out.
Was that out loud?
I pulled her off to the
Okay.
side.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
Because
Just
Emmy
right in
is
front of
very
the guy.
much Tonki's moral compass. So Tonki was like checking her knowledge.
So, should we decide not to take the job? What then? We
Well,
simply part ways and not speak of it again.
You're welcome to speak of whatever you wish. You'll just be the poorer for not having the connection.
And that will be all that we lose.
I don't know what your future holds, but I will bear no ill will towards you, if that's what you mean.
That's good. I've read a lot of things about making deals.
Are we wandering back up?
So I did ask
Mhm.
out loud.
Oh, okay. So you ask out loud,
Change
what
my
kind of, what was
No,
your
I
question?
had said that I asked out loud.
Oh,
What was your question?
Yeah.
I said, what kind of artifact would be locked away and so dangerous that it could kill you?
Oh, so many things.
This is something that changes things. And it isn't always in the way that you want.
Oh. So, like,
I think that's all the information that you really need, as you shouldn't be handling it.
it must be transmutation magic?
They look at you and they say, perhaps.
Huh.
But how it works doesn't matter, as you shouldn't be using it.
Oh, I don't think I would like to. I'm just, again, very curious.
Well, it's destined for somebody who's paid a good amount of money for it.
Oh.
You
Not...
can ask them about what it does.
Where we find them?
I think that would probably...
Far away from here. But should you ever find your way to Dominion, perhaps you can ask the
Oh.
Dungannon Antiquities Collective what they have done with it.
Oh.
But they need to have it first.
Okay. I can go try and talk to him.
Somewhere Akka's ears have perked up.
That's all that I'm really asking for. I do not even need to see this individual again. He is not especially helpful to me, as he has no coin to spend.
Is there any side effects from having the box that we can use to convince him that it's in his best interest to give it back to us and that it's killing him?
Not truthfully, but you don't need to tell the truth.
We could lie.
Me always tell the truth.
Okay.
We can do it with
That's
truth
not
telling.
true. Is it?
Yeah, truly, it is true.
Oh,
Me confused, Julie.
How you accomplish this does not matter to me. I simply wish to have my wares back.
Did he take anything else?
No, just the box.
Okay.
Strange that he would only take one box. Well, I can go and talk to him. But
We're
I
gonna
don't
talk
know
this
if
amongst
he's gonna wanna
ourselves.
Give it to us.
We'll see what we can do.
Very well. I am closing up for the evening, but if you return tomorrow with something of interest to me, I would be happy to help you in whatever adventure it is that you all pursue. What is that, might I add?
Oh, well, we're actually trying to look for the Stone Brothers in a way. But ultimately, we were gonna go to the basin.
Too late.
But we heard bad things were happening there, so now we're not so sure.
Terrible things are happening in the basin.
Yeah. So we might not be going there now.
It's a wise idea.
But now, that means that we could go somewhere else. Like, maybe where the stones are. So, the Salty Sailor? And, what was his name? Accountant? No, that's you.
Finn
Oh, it's not him.
What was the elf's name?
Finn.
Did we get his name?
Quelvar,
Master Quelvalar. I missaid his name. Quelvalar.
Thank you, Master Quelvalar, for your time.
Was the salty sailor the one that had the fighting pit?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I mean, we'll get there.
Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We can earn money.
Anything else?
It was nice to meet you, Master Quelvalar and Accountant Rusk.
You can see the accountant just goes, and the elf nods to you and says, "It isn't every day that I meet someone with such childlike wonder."
That's what I told Accountant Rusk.
I imagine we may be able to work quite well together in the future. There are wondrous things that come through these doors.
I believe that.
As we are ushered back outside, I assume.
Yeah.
Nora's just kind of gonna look around and see what's all around in the shop.
Not really a shop. This is like almost a library, but the contents are very boring. It is just ledgers. And you imagine maybe the contents of these books. Are you trying to pull one of these books off and read it? Okay.
But,
Make a perception check.
Yeah, she.
What happened last fucking campaign?
So she's kind of looking at the books with an eye to just kind of like read the spines.
Yeah.
And see if anything like wavers or looks
Books
a little
of
magical.
people I've murdered
Sure.
by Master Quelvalar.
No. Damn,
You're
that's a 6.
With a 6,
It's so dark in
the
here.
lighting is really low.
It's dark vision is just like making everything appear the same shade. So like all the spines.
Alright,
What
why are
languages
your
do you
eyes
speak?
closed again?
Celestial and common, sadly.
So you actually do speak the language. These are written in Celestial.
Oh, hey.
But the complex nature of that writing makes it really hard to read it out.
Keep moving.
So you make your way out. You're ushered out. And you find yourselves back out in the street of Erlock.
Is anyone around? Like, is it a busy street or are we kind of by ourselves?
You're relatively by yourself. It's like 7:30 at night, and so most of the people have either gone home or gathered around the inns that are open.
Well, that was weird.
So I think we have a
Remember-
choice to make.
He seemed like a pretty nice guy.
We can still back out at any time, but it doesn't hurt to go find man, assess, and see what we do next.
At the very
Maybe
least,
the man is in danger.
We should talk about it now before.
we should talk about it away from the store, most likely.
Yeah.
Sorkin?
Not in the street.
Also a good idea.
Sorkin,
Maybe
Sorkin,
at a pub. With food.
Beer?
There's
I
a lot of
suppose.
prying ears at pubs.
Well,
Yeah, but it's also very loud, especially because there's a fighting ring in the center.
I feel like he would be able to help us with the gems.
Tuli. Don't speak about those in public.
Well, I didn't say what gems, just gems.
Don't.
I
I
like
think-
opals.
Maybe we might want to see what's inside the box. If it's that small.
I don't
Maybe
think
the
that's gonna
man
be
knows
an
what's
option,
inside it.
and I don't think we should open it.
I think we should go and just ask politely.
Me pretty good at intimidating people. Me just want to make sure that we're not accidentally evil.
Well, it doesn't hurt to just go and ask politely.
That why we Sorkining.
You make your way back, tracing your route back towards the Soggy Sailor. You can hear it well before you reach there. It's louder there now. Give me just one moment. So, as you make your way over here, you can hear it is much louder than it was even when you had passed maybe an hour ago. Many of the people who work around the docks and stuff have kind of gathered around here. And so, as you approach, you can see straight through the door. This building is right on the river. And in fact, it is built out and over. And as you look on the front door, you can see why. It is like a straightaway wooden structure. You have your bar over on the left, you have your tables over on the right, and then past that, you can see a place where these wooden fences have been erected, and then a dock goes down, still inside what is sort of like a very large, almost boathouse-like structure that extends over the river proper. And floating on the river are a number of sort of mismatched wooden bits of floating debris and docks that has been fashioned into a floating fighting ring. Down a slight descent of a kind of floating dock, there is a big cluster of orcs that are kind of sitting around there. Would a visual perspective be helpful?
Yes.
As they are walking over, Nora says, I found that if I want to be left alone, it doesn't matter how big or small you make yourself. You just have to be near someone louder. No one
That's
looks
why
at
you
you.
spend so much time with me, Nora?
You're not that loud, Donkey.
Oh, okay. Sorry, me cut you off. You keep going.
No, that's really all. I think if we wanted to maybe have some space to talk and think about things, it might be hard to hear, but no one else will be paying us any attention with a big show going on. And it might give Tonky a chance to blow off some steam.
We do like blowing off steam.
So you are all entering in through here. There is the bar, there is the tables, there is the floating fighting ring in the back.
Would you like us to place ourselves, or shall we just wait?
You can place yourselves. You're coming in this way, so you can see there's this minotaur that kind of eyes you in as you walk in. Give me 1 second. Let me change the music.
Over here on the table.
Aha! The minis were the friends we made along the way.
Before we go in, Nora.
Yeah.
Did you prepare detect magic today?
It's always prepared. I mean, that's a ritual.
Yeah, so if it's not prepared, maybe we should start casting out here before you go in. That'll help us figure out where it is in case a polite question doesn't work.
Oh, I mean, it could just look like I'm reading cards if we just sit at a table and talk. Or if
That sounds good.
Okay. It would look weird if I just did it in the street.
I forget that all the rituals are not as dramatic as mine.
Just some shade there from Grim Gob early on.
I don't understand.
So you make your way into this space. You can see relatively busy. There are people kind of getting drinks and stuff. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be a big fight happening. There's a whole swath of very rough-looking orcs over on this dock who are all kind of just drinking and hanging out. They do have weapons on them, but they're leaning against crates and stuff. This seems to be maybe a break in the action. Although, everybody give me a perception check.
I'm rolling like dog shit today.
Hey,
9.
11.
Okay.
9.
19.
Okay.
15.
Grim and so everybody sees the bar, the tables, the people, the drinks. Not a whole lot else. There's not a lot of food happening here. Quite a few beers. I would say Grim and Emmy, the two of you, see past all of this. First, you note that everything on the water that's floating, soaking wet, and so immensely slippery is all of that. That is probably all. If you're moving quickly there, you're probably going to fall.
You're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
This is just like the bar in that Black Corsair's Shame.
And as it kind of floats up and down, the footing is probably not terribly good. But even more important than all of that, I would say, Grim, you see that mixed into these orcs, there is a dwarf. And that is unusual. But even more unusual than that, Emmy, is you can see they are drinking with these orcs, and they look around and then hold up this box.
Damn.
It is lacquer wood. It is small, like a jewelry box. And they seem to be just showing it off and kind of bragging about it. The orc goes to grab it. They snatch it back away. There's some laughter. The orc kind of grunts, and then they drink a bunch.
I don't think I need to read cards, Grim.
I think you're right.
Is there an MC type of character
I mean, you
anywhere
look
around who
perplexed.
might be sort of in charge of dictating when the fighting happens
What's
and
wrong?
such?
Behind the bar, you can see
found the
there is a half orc. They're missing a couple of teeth, but they smile very proudly. They're pouring drinks. They look a little bit they look a little bit nicer than everybody else here, but like not much. They definitely are the proprietor of this place, and so they might be that person. And as you look at them, Tonki, your original perception check did not catch this, but behind them, in big letters, you can see prize, fighting pit, team competition. There's a bunch of little crossed out bits of gold. You see 50 gold pieces, that's been crossed out. 100 gold pieces, that's been crossed out.
This is what Donkey is doing when she sees it.
Sure. Currently, the prize seems to be 250 gold pieces.
That's so much gold.
I would say for those of you with any kind of wisdom score whatsoever, the fact that multiple times this has been crossed out and then raised probably means that people have tried and failed to win this prize on a number of occasions.
Nora is immediately looking for dead bodies.
You don't see any dead bodies, especially with that perception check.
Damn.
They just dump them into the river.
Damn, Joe, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Tonki has somehow sounded out the word prize, and she turns to the group and she's like,
Did you point out where it was? That's
I don't
good
like.
for
No, that's.
Emmy
People
found the
died.
box.
So you,
What?
as you kind of get very excited by that, the half-orc notices you, and they give you this big smile, missing all these teeth, and they go, "Hey, you look sort of like a fighter.
Me am a fighter.
All right, do you have a couple other fighters that you could have with you? Because we're sort of having trouble finding people to take on the current champions."
Me see if me friend's interested.
Okay, where are they?
She means us, I think.
They pretty good. Right?
No, I mean like actual fighting people.
Well, is magic allowed in competition?
Yeah, I guess. You can use it if you want.
Don't underestimate this group then, because they all, not me, but them, really good at magic.
They look around at all of you, and they're going to say, "All right. I mean, if you really want to try, you certainly can. We haven't had somebody come in yet tonight."
You gotta ask. What your name?
My name is, you can just call me Through Rope.
Free rope?
Yeah.
Me, one rope. She points at her bag where the one rope is hanging off.
That's pretty good.
Now me Tonki. Okay, me be right back. And then she turns to the group, and if there's
This is also Nora.
and she go, everybody hear that?
What?
I don't want to die.
Emmy was
We won't let
telling
you
me
die.
that she found the box. And I was going to look for the box so that I could ask Finn Talisker for the box.
Where is it?
Emmy hasn't told me yet.
Emmy.
Asking's not going to work, Tuli. She's going to point to the dwarf.
Oh.
If
Well,
we fight,
it wouldn't hurt to try. I'm going to start walking towards
I hold him back.
Tuli's just walking in place.
Listen,
Your feet
listen, Tuli.
slip on this. It's beer-stained and water-stained wood.
slippery.
It's like very wet.
this me element. Hold on. If we fighting, very distracting. Maybe that would help get what we need if dwarf don't want to give it up.
Well, fighting is generally distasteful, and I would prefer not to.
Tuli, me offended.
Yeah, I was
I
really
didn't
rude to
say
her.
that it's distasteful for you. It's just it's not to my taste.
Well, Tuli, maybe while the fighting is happening, you can be the one who doesn't have to fight.
Well,
Yeah, you could watch us die.
I don't know.
We not gonna die.
Yeah, they're not gonna let us die.
She looks over her shoulder. She goes, "Hey, people die or
Oh, yeah, sometimes. It would be better if you didn't kill anyone because it's sort of expensive.
me hate
Hey,
killing."
Tuvo, who would be fighting?
Who would you be fighting? You?
Us.
Oh no, he's scary.
Sorry. Who would her and her friends be fighting?
Oh, yeah. You see them over there, and they kind of point at this group of big, burly orcs.
Is the dwarf in that
people's
group?
attention-
Yes, he's like clustered amongst them, and he says, "This group over here, they're a bunch of pirates for the Sunrest Islands, apparently." And
Oh, one of us loves pirates.
I'm already walking over.
I hold him.
so you just get pulled off the chair. You're small, so he's tall. You just are sliding along. These are slippery floors.
Okay, me guess this happening then. And if he's already walking, Tonki's gonna be
Wait.
I get.
Sorry, so
You might as well sign up, Tonki.
Three Rope returns and goes, wait, are you fighting now?
Me. Well, me
Apparently.
friend really excited about the pirate thing.
Well, didn't even hear that part.
When can the fight start? Can it start at any time?
You're like already with Thule kind of already making your
Shouting
way over
across
to this
the bar.
place, yeah, and kind of drowned out here.
All right.
But you say that you're making your way over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like waving. Like,
Is there like a
very
sign-in
friendly
sheet, or is
hello.
it just
There isn't a
to,
sign.
because I
to
can
the
write my
dwarf.
name.
This is true,
Specific.
and this might come in useful, but not here. In this moment, Thule is making his way across. Grimmy, you're creating difficult terrain by slowing Thule down, but he's still making his way. And as you kind of make your way, he looks at you through rope and he goes, "All right, well, come on, let's go." And he hops over the bar. He runs over to kind of walk along, and he throws an arm around you, Thule. And he goes, "All right, now listen, when you get in there, you don't need to kill each other. You can just absolutely kind of beat each other up, and then if you get knocked out, you're out anyway. So just knock them off into the water.
I was
All right?"
hoping-
And he
Wait, the win.
pushes-
Sorry, the win condition is if someone's knocked into the water, then
Or you
they're.
could kill them. Make a dexterity
No.
saving throw.
This is like a.
And I would say
the sport where if you
make
get
it
knocked
at
out-
advantage because Grimgob weighing you
Get him in
down is
water.
actually helping you here.
You're welcome.
Can we tell how deep the water is?
It's like this is the river and it's moving. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
it bobs up and down. It's pretty uneven
dex
footing.
Save.
Yeah.
Let me go to my saves.
Nora is just trying to hide behind another loud person right now and praying she
17.
doesn't get
17.
caught up.
With a 17, you keep your footing at the top of this ramp. You just start sliding. And you
Whoa.
almost fall prone, but you just kind of keep yourself and you slide 10 feet down the ramp. Grim, you trail Thule 10 feet down the ramp and you stop, both just on the ramp midway. The half-orc grips this barrier that kind of runs along. It is these wooden posts with rope strung between them. And he yells, "Sunrest Reavers! You have a challenger! The fight begins now!"
I was
Can I do a thing
actually
before we-
just
And I
trying
need
to...
for everybody to roll for initiative.
Was there any opportunity to do anything before that? A bonus action, maybe?
Probably not. We'll see. We'll see what the initiative order
Okay,
looks like.
fair enough.
This keeps
So-
getting...
Right, so you guys are here. Tonki would have been like charging after.
You guys can place yourselves anywhere, not as far as Thule, and Grimgob has to be right behind Thule. Thule, you are on the ramp that is leading to the arena.
Damn.
I just rolled terribly on this initiative, and I'm very sad about it.
How terrible.
Like, natural one.
That is
Hate to
terrible.
see
That is. I got a bad roll too.
Okay.
Where you guys want to be?
Anybody natural 20? Ooh.
There's fine.
Okay. 25 to 20.
Nora's probably hiding off more to this.
20 to 15.
Damn.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Oh no.
They didn't roll well either.
15 to 10.
Are you fucking serious? This
I
is
might
a
be dead.
disgrace.
I might be dead.
This is a disgrace.
10 to 9? 9 to 8? Where are we, guys? 7 for Tonki.
5.
5 for Nora.
You guys are adding your modifiers, right?
I don't have one.
I got a natural one.
3 for Emmy.
Oh
and
shit, mine's at
1
5. Sorry,
I
was
also
adding
got a
proficiency
3
instead of initiative.
For Grim. That's 5 for.
Yeah, it's a 5.
I imagine that you are faster than Nora.
No, we're tied.
Actually, no, yeah.
How did we all roll
Okay.
so poorly?
You want to do a roll off or you want to go first?
I'm going to have Tonki go first because I already
have,
wrote Tonki at a
what's your
7, and that
dex?
just is convenient.
Sorry about that.
12.
All right. And then,
I think
Thule,
we're
where are you?
tied. I was also 3.
3.
Good God.
So
How did I
for,
roll so
We have the
low?
same dex.
Who first?
So
Let me see. What is my dex? I think it's 12. Yeah, my dex is also 12.
Okay. So I'm going to have.
Actually, I'll go first because I'm more imminently gonna get punched in the face by a dwarf.
But they sure, let's get the healer to go first before you die. That'll work
go.
real well.
I can try and
So
talk
the
my
way
way
that this works
but
out.
Still, I still got.
The way that this works out, the Reavers and the Noble are going at initiative 16, followed by, in second place, Tonki at 5.
Holy shit!
This is easily the lowest initiative round I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Thule coming in at a 3, Emmy tying at a 3.
I don't feel good about this.
We have Nora up there at a 5 as well. We have Grim all the way at the bottom with a 1. which is normal for Vincent. So, boy, as this shouts, certainly there's not time for a bonus action or any sort of action, really. You slide into place, and you can see the orcs swing into action very quickly. The noble does seem a little bit caught off guard. They do not seem like a fighter. They seem like they're sort of caught up in this situation.
I feel like I'm just making eye contact with the noble, the dwarf, just like, no, not what I wanted to be doing.
5, 10.
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
This is why Emmy said no to me. But
I just wanted to go and talk to him.
This is, there was an opportunity here for this to be a Matt character that didn't charge ahead, but this is a different flavor. Charge ahead to try to not fight.
Okay. So most of the orcs immediately kind of swing into battle. All of a sudden, Thule and Grim, as you slide onto this deck, there are shapes that just rise up all around you on the bobbing docks. For you, Tonki, these individuals all, at the moment, roughly about your size. This is a huge group of individuals. And as they draw blades, these are very unusual-looking weapons. They're hooked. They have this kind of hook to them. Many of them have places where chains could attach, so they are not currently attached. And we're going to start with the one who is a little bit... Oh, right. So the one that went behind you, Tonki, they moved 20 feet to get there, which does mean that they need to make a dex save. They are going to succeed. So they hop. They slide a little bit as they land. But Tonki, you're going to be taking 2 attacks. One from the person that jumped, and these are, I believe, flanking you, and so these are at advantage. The first one is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
They hit, and they hit hard. This hook blade slashes across you for 6 points of slashing damage. And then as a bonus action, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? They take this hook as they slash across, they reverse their grip, and try to pull your ankle out from under you.
6!
With a 6, you fall. You don't fall. You move 5 feet. And they...
To where, though?
are going to... Oh, man, actually...
There's literally no square to move.
There is no square to move. They're just going to have you go prone.
The only square is down.
Feeling real stupid for not taking sword burst now.
So as you guys were talking upstairs, can I tell you? Oh my god, it was so hard not to say anything.
You don't get surrounded that often.
At advantage, the next
to be
attack
fair,
is only a 9, which is a miss. Mm-hmm. So the one that hooks you, you fall down hard, and the other one just barely misses you as you fall. The final person to get an attack on you, the biggest of these groups, is going to get an attack at advantage. Tonki, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to be 8 points of slashing damage. That is those 3. Looping around Thule, the one directly in front of you, is going to attack you. Mm-hmm. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Miss.
That is going to be 7 points of slashing damage. And can you make a dexterity saving throw as they switch this hook around and try to pull you?
I can certainly try. I certainly tried.
What is it?
Like a 5.
A 5 is not enough. You are moved 5 feet as they pull you with this hooked blade and slide you right to the water's edge.
Oh, excuse me.
That is all the attacks that I can make. That orc that is kind of off in the distance, they're moving slow. On the edge next to the water, they don't seem to want to slip and fall, and so they are taking their time moving. That is all of the Reavers. And that brings us to Tonki. Tonki, you are on the ground. You are getting wailed on. What do you want to do?
I will stand up, and I will wail right back. Let's see... Who's the one who pushed me? This guy?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to get big. And let's see. Do I have space to become large here?
You don't.
I
So
don't.
What happens? Are you able to?
It just can't happen.
Oh, unfortunate. You try, but in this moment,
Like,
as you are being like stabbed and pulled down, they're trying to knock you to the ground. It's hard. You can't get the attention or the focus that you need.
Okay. Does that waste the bonus action, or is it
does
just
not.
like I realize I can do it?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, grapple him. Gonna grapple him.
Okay.
Damn.
I didn't roll great either. 12.
11.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it
You
hurts.
grapple. They grapple back, and for just a moment, you actually experience a burst of joy in your heart because you have met somebody who's almost as strong as you.
Yeah.
You can see as they lock in with you. This is like a WWE like wrestling lock. You can see they smile. They enjoy this challenge as well.
Tonki is also smiling, and she's going to use her action surge and try again.
There you go.
There, that's better.
This is another grapple attempt.
Yes.
5.
24.
So much stronger now. You redouble your efforts and you force him down. You grapple him.
Yeah, and as she finally gets him in like a headlock or whatever, she's like, "Me happy to be fighting against you." And then, so I've used half my movement to stand up. While I'm grappling him, I can move half, so it would be like a quarter of what's remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no problem. I am going to step forward with him like this, turn, and drop him.
Phenomenal. As a reaction, the person who is standing right next to him is going to use his reaction
Oh yeah, I grabbed it.
not so fast.
Yeah.
When a creature would be pushed out of the pirate's melee reach as a reaction, the pirate may attempt to reduce their movement to 0. And very quickly, with that hook, they reverse it and pull their ally back into this space.
Oh, I see. So where then are we?
You are unable to move them, so you put yourself back, and they're in that exact
Am I
same space.
still
Their movement is
grappling
0.
him?
You are still grappling him. Their movement is just 0.
All right, and gleefully, Tonki's like, yes! And I think that
Does that work if their speed is already 0?
The intent is for them just not to get thrown off. It's
the spirit of it.
it's a wrestling move.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tonki?
I don't think so.
Okay. That is Tonki's turn. That brings us to Nora.
Do we have eyes on the dwarf?
You can barely see them through the movement and the chaos that is happening, but for just a moment, you saw them as Emmy pointed them out.
This is the dwarf.
That is
Yeah.
the dwarf. The dwarf
Okay.
is the dwarf.
Does Nora have line of sight on the dwarf?
Yes.
Great. I would request that you make a wisdom saving throw for Mind Spike, but I'm just going to tell you that he rolls a 1 instead.
Okay. Very nice. You use your portent as you cast Mind Spike. This ability, again, your vision splits, and you see multiple versions of this reality. You can see places where Thule is just being chucked in the water, where Tonki grows massive, just bursting through the ceilings. There are multiple ways that this could end, but you select the best one. You select the one where you win right now.
Hopefully I don't kill him. That's 19 points of psychic damage.
That is a tremendous amount of psychic
It's
damage.
a really
and
bad headache.
while it doesn't down him, instantly you can see as you throw this mind spike towards this individual, they reel in place. Their nose bursts with blood. Thule, in front of you, just blood across the kind of
my.
garments. They look really rough. They're still up, but barely.
And for the next, I need a concentration ring for Nora. Please, ring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What does Mind Spike do?
Because on a failed save, you also always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane
Hell
of existence.
yeah.
And you
Alright.
certainly do. As that sinks into their mind, it is like you share a spark of consciousness with them, and you can kind of feel the wet wood underneath. You can feel the ground tossing and turning. You can feel panic set in this person's heart. Anything else, Nora?
Nora crouches. Nora hides.
You crouch. That brings us to Thule. Thule, blood spatters across the front of your jacket.
Oh no!
My contribution to the
It's gonna
fight.
take forever to wash out. I'm going to cast in a 20-foot sphere Calm Emotions.
Thule, one day we're gonna have to teach you about what fighting pits are.
So, I'm reading this mostly for people at home who don't know calm emotions.
This is how Thule has gotten out of most situations up till now.
What if everyone's happy to be there?
Okay, 1, 2,
Totally doesn't know each other.
3. Where do we have 4?
They're just
I think
indifferent
that's that.
towards
arc
me.
in a nutshell.
You're getting what? You're getting 1, 2, 3.
I'm getting everyone
Everybody
except
really
I'm
enjoyed taking a
avoiding
hit.
getting.
the dwarf and the
Can you
other,
choose, or is
guy.
Tonki gonna have to save too?
I think I can choose because it says.
Wait, so what does it
Each
do?
humanoid.
What does it do?
Centered on a point that you choose, so it's every humanoid.
But I can choose who they're indifferent towards. So theoretically, that means if I make them indifferent towards Tonki, then Tonki's not affected by it, right?
Because I can't be indifferent toward myself.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of.
I mean,
I guess.
She gets
Yeah.
really depressed.
Yeah, right?
I like that.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't work because you're not hostile towards yourself.
Yeah, I think it would probably.
Tonki has very positive self-talk.
So wait, who is the subject of the calm emotion?
Well, I'm gonna be
so
the
it'd
calm
be-
emotion subject. I don't want.
Okay.
I want to be
Everyone
them
else
indifferent
involved.
towards me.
Okay.
I don't mind if they still fight with Tonki, but as I said,
Damn.
I find fighting distasteful.
Makes sense.
Okay. So we have a natural 20.
good
Damn.
What kind of save is
kind of
this?
save
This is a charisma saving.
A
throw.
17, and then an 11 and a 1.
Okay, so the 11 and the 1 are failures.
Which one of those?
That is the one that we'll say, I guess for sake of like potency, the 2 closest to Thule.
Yay. That works out because I'm gonna say, please wait, as I cast that, and then I'm gonna go over here and be like, are you okay?
Are you?
So
What's
you
the-
cast that, they're fighting with Tonki, they're slashing at Tonki, you say, please wait, and one of them turns and goes, yeah, sure. and just continues to hack it. No problem.
Do we need to make this check if we, or are we already indifferent toward Tuli?
I think you're already a different.
And then I'm going to.
She's hostile toward
Oh, wait. I can't do that because that's another leveled spell.
What you doing?
I was gonna give him a healing word, but I'm just gonna, as a bonus action, I guess I'll give him a bardic inspiration and
Okay.
say, Finn, I came to actually talk to you. I didn't want to fight.
You're giving. Okay.
is
You're
wild.
giving him the bardic inspiration.
Yes.
The enemy. The one who's not indifferent to you.
I'm so mad at you right now.
yeah.
Alright, if we
He
wait-
looks
lose
at
this
you,
fight, it's
and
all
for
your
free, he goes, how the fuck do you know my name? Did they send you?
No, well,
and he looks
actually-
very upset.
We were set.
But that happens. That is your turn, Thule.
Yeah.
All right, that brings
Bringing
us
in
to
the ball.
Emmy. I love
Fuck
that.
you, man.
Emmy, you may have been
We
indifferent
win. We're not
before,
splitting the
but no
goat.
longer.
Right?
For free, you are
didn't
hostile
fight.
towards Thule. But Emmy, standing
that
on
pearl
the
is
other
just mine.
side of this kind of
Bot pearl.
combat, what are you doing?
At a quick glance, how do Tonki and Grimgob look?
I am currently not hurt.
Tonki's feeling about like 2/3 good. 2/3 good.
Emmy's only going to use a free action to be pissed at Thule.
Okay.
Which is a free
Fair
action.
enough. That's a free action. You stand there, hands on hips, very disapproving.
To be fair, I got pushed in.
Anything else?
Nope.
All
What
right.
voice was that?
That brings us to Grim.
Alright. I'm gonna say, hey Tonki, I like this place.
Graham would like this place.
Bonus act. No, actually.
How many people you want to take down with you?
Oh,
Careful with the density spell if that's what you're thinking about.
no, I was thinking about something
Just
else.
crash the whole docks.
Everybody goes in the water.
Yeah. Everybody loses. Yeah.
Draw!
I mean,
Certainly nobody will be upset about that.
Yeah,
No.
you'll be fine.
Julie and the dwarf are still up there. Nora's steps foot on there.
Okay, let's see. I had a plan, then I forgot that I can't do that. So, I am going to use my bonus action to do a graviturgical shove on this guy. So he needs to make a saving throw of some
Okay.
sort. Once I figure out which piece
I'm
of
gonna
paper.
guess
this
it's
is written on.
intelligence.
It might not be.
Graviturgical surge.
Let me know.
Strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
Much better for them. 6.
He gets shoved into the water.
So As you cast this ability, you can see they are slowly making their way over. They pick their way over the crate. They draw their sword, just being very mindful of the slippery dock. The second that they take a step onto this wet bit of wood, you hit them with this surge of gravity, and you can just hear this whoop before they just splash into the water.
Incredible.
And that is a ring out of that orc.
Nice.
All right, and then I am going
Ring
to. Let's see. I'm gonna take my hand and point at one of these orcs in front of me and just kind of twist it, and I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on him. And let's say that this one in front of me needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That is very good.
This will break the calm emotions.
Damn.
Con save?
Yeah.
20. Dirty 20.
Damn.
Good try.
Great idea.
He gets to stay where he is for today.
This hit almost knocks them off their feet. They take this hooked blade and just sink it into the dock, and it scrapes the wood, but they stay where they are.
All right. And then I will say, you know what? I think that's.
What you doing?
That's it.
All right. We go to the top of the round and to the Reavers with a swim speed of 20. He gets back to the dock.
A wind speed?
A swim.
Oh,
speed.
swim.
He's gonna very grumpily make his way over to the bar. Let's see here.
Tonki's like, drinks on me.
So he is no longer calm emotioned. And I believe it's when they attack an ally, correct?
Yeah, if they see a friend get attacked, I think.
And they're like, why am I so calm?
So the guy that just said, okay, and let you cross goes, wait a second. And he's going to turn around. Everybody else, though, I think is going to stay where they are because Tonki's a threat. And I think they recognize that.
Mechanically,
a
I
threat.
am further away from him, though.
Okay, so then he's mechanically going to get closer.
Yeah.
Okay. So as this dwarf says, how do you know my name? Did they send you? He is going to draw a dagger and attempt to stab you with it.
Oh no.
You are flanking, and so that is... Oh, right. What is your inspiration?
Oh yeah, here you go.
D6?
Can you revoke it
It's a D6?
for being stupid?
Don't worry, I got this.
All right. He's going to make his attack roll with this dagger.
Cutting words.
What does that do?
I get to roll an inspiration on a die that's cast that I see.
Okay.
It's basically to
Okay, so yeah, roll.
I'm just negating my stupidity.
There you go.
As a reaction, -6.
-6. I only got a +2, so that's
Hey,
a
It's
Positive.
a net win.
-1. That does
Only took 2 of
take
your
it
parties.
from a 19 to a 15.
Still hits.
Still hits. But you know what? Every little bit counts. They sink this dagger into you, and Thule, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Shit, that's actually a lot for me.
And then from behind you, this individual is going to try to jam this hook blade into your shoulder.
I know how
Ow.
much hope you have because I gave it back to you, you dumb shit.
Tonki's like, you deserve it.
Doesn't eat hit.
No.
With advantage in 8. And so,
Wow, thank
I rolled a
God.
2 and a 3 on the die.
Damn,
They
those are
sink
like
this in.
marbles.
You almost slip into the deck, and that saves you.
Ow.
This whistles over your head and just digs into the ground. But they can't do anything else with you over there. Going over to our combat with Tonki.
Hello.
Tonki, you are taking 3 attacks.
Yep, that's what we're here for.
The first one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right. They dig this hooked blade in, and it digs deep. That is 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
And then as a bonus action, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. Dexterity saving throw. Maybe it'll be good. 17.
You keep your feet. They try to yank you off this deck.
Right.
There's so many people. There's no real place to go. The next person takes their attack against you. That is going to be even higher at a 24. Tonki, you are taking 10 points of slashing damage again.
Oh.
And you can make that dex saving throw again.
Ow.
All right. And we can now see that Tonki is not doing very well at all. 2!
You slip onto the ground, and that last orc, as you go prone, turns kind of wobbly, but seeing Grim now a little bit more of a available target, they're going to move 5 feet over.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
He's grappled.
Oh, he is grappled. Are you still grappling him as you go prone?
I don't know.
I'm going to imagine it would be pretty tough.
You would think, unless I can pull him down with me.
Or fall on top of
Probably
him.
not. Give me 1 second.
You fall
That's
together.
a good question.
I propose that it's another contested check. Since it's so slippery and such.
So they're still grappled by you. You're kind of like grappling onto their legs.
Like, or like holding their arm
Their
or
speed
something.
is still
Yeah.
0. It's all the
Okay.
same effects as
Cool,
that.
cool, cool,
They are
cool.
not prone, however.
Love it.
Okay, so that is
Hanging on.
2 of them. That means that they will just hit you then, because that's all they can really do. They try to go over to you, Grimmy.
grapple's not gonna last
they look
long.
at you and they just go, now it's just you and you. Ah, fuck. And they go and they just try to hack off your hand.
No!
That is a natural 20.
They
Silvery barb.
successfully.
No.
That is a 14.
No!
There you go. And so as they swing, there is a pulse of magic from over on these docks from Nora, who just influences the outcome of this ever so slightly. This blade just goes straight past your nose. You see for just a moment your reflection in the pitted steel, and then it slams into the dock. Splinters go everywhere, but you are not hit. That is all of the Reavers. That is the noble. That brings us to Tonki.
Verbal
Second
component.
wind. Second wind. Hey,
On the
everybody.
ground.
Second win.
On the ground, you close your eyes and you just dig a deep. That hurts.
Okay. That is 7 plus 4, which is a number, because I can do that.
11.
All right. Then she's gonna stand up, while still grappling the man. She's gonna look at this one and be like, wait, hold on. If I shove him, can I try to like, can I do it so that she's like reaching over and shoving him to the side to try to get him in the water that way?
Like,
Like attack shove.
Yes, like attack, shove.
so you want to make an attack, and if you hit, move them 5 feet over in that direction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Just
Yeah.
want to make sure that I can do it that way instead of that way.
Yeah. You absolutely can. Kind
Okay.
of like pulling them off to the
Yes.
side.
So I am still grappling the one guy, and the other guy. Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second.
I believe if you're grappling somebody, I think it is probably a disadvantage to grapple somebody else.
It's
No, it's not grappling. She wants
you're
to
shoving.
adjust the
Yeah,
attack
but
action
raw-
shove.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
raw,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can grapple
Yeah,
two
yeah.
enemies without an issue. But I changed my mind. I'm
got two
going
hands?
to what?
No.
Yeah, you have 2 hands, right? Exactly. Instead, I'm going to walk this man again. I have like a quarter of my movement, which is I don't know. I'm gonna basically just step this way now because I want to get big, and now I should have enough space to.
As a reaction, as you try to step away, the one on the furthest away from you is going to attempt to use Not So Fast on you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Fast.
How does the advantage work?
You use it on your next roll.
10.
That is a meets a pizza.
Oh,
Very low DC for this ability. You are able to get away. You are able to pull this person out of reach.
yes, so fast. And now I would like to get big, please.
There you go. So standing here now on this dock, you get big. This floating dock, wet such as it is, shifts under your weight. Can I have Grim, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Not get launched.
Probably not. What does 8 get me?
Hannah,
Some gravity magic.
can you roll a d8 for me?
Damn.
In a direction.
6.
Probably that direction.
So as you get big, for you, Grim, tiny as you are, but even
am
for
tiny.
these orcs, the entire raft just up in the air, basically. As Tonki, you have to like pinwheel your arms to keep your balance.
With the guy still grappled.
So yeah, he just is just like whirling around. You can see like nauseous. The individual who is furthest away fails their dexterity saving throw and is launched 10 feet right onto the edge of the water and prone. Nice. Grimmy, is there anything that you can do as a reaction to stop yourself from going in the water?
Make yourself
Oh my god. Let's see.
counterbalance.
I mean, or even just like dig your little claws in.
Counterballast.
The digging the claws in was the dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fair enough.
And that failed, so.
Let's see.
Oh no, that's an action.
The one that is grappling with you, ironically enough, succeeded on their saving throw, and so not launched, or would basically fall prone, I guess.
Would I be able to use Featherfall to my advantage in some way to not fall in the water?
Unfortunately, no. I think you're still the way that it's written. I think it's a really good idea.
Okay. Does getting big take a bonus action?
Oh shit, it does. And I already used.
I like to rules lawyer it out.
No, I used that. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I can't get
Put
that.
the orcs back where they were.
I'm so sorry, Joe.
Objection!
I'm so excited.
I was very excited for the mechanic. Objection!
I am so sorry.
Part of why I wanted it to be in floating was entirely for that reason.
Oh, okay,
no worries,
Vincent.
no worries.
Your rules lawyer out of it. Okay. Apologies. Gonna go back to the original
This
plan.
is one of the realities that Nora sees in that brief moment before they use that
Wait,
spell.
you're
Nora's
here?
just like behind
Nope,
the fence, cowering.
the only reason I moved was
Oh,
to get big. So apologies, scrap that. Original plan, try to shove this guy in the
There
water.
you go. 18.
Plus that, 15. Damn.
Okay. You try to shove, but already holding one individual. You hear Grimmy kind of yelp out, and that breaks your concentration a little bit. You cannot shove them into the water.
Alright. And then she's gonna be like, "Me feel like this could have gone differently," and that is my turn.
In another world and in another life,
Yeah.
it probably would. But that brings us to Nora. Nora, cowering here on the sort of deck of this event, what are you doing?
Maintaining concentration for one.
Sure.
And let's just do like she like peeks through the slats and just kind of looks over and sees first guy she comes to. Gonna do a good old mind sliver.
Okay.
Nice intelligence saving throw. Round it out. She's just like,
Intelligence?
yep,
5.
great. Gotta get the D6. It's all the way at the bottom.
It's okay, I lost one.
Alright, you take 3 points of psychic damage and subtract 4 from your next saving throw.
3 points, not a tremendous amount, but 4 from a next saving throw certainly is. That mind sliver, this person who is already grappled by Tonki, you just strike with this mind sliver. Tonki, you can feel this orc in your grasp just say, ow, 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 stop it! And you have no idea what they're talking about. You're just kind of holding them, but you must be so strong that even that is hurting them. Anything else, Nora?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Maintain concentration. Be scared.
That is
Want out of
required.
this bar.
That brings us to Tuli. You have been stabbed by this dwarf.
Do you want to heal him just like for fun, or?
Oh, maybe. I have healing word.
You could heal him.
But no, I am going to use my Devil's Tongue ability to cast Charm Person at 2nd level so that I can charm these 2 guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Finn, it's me, Tuli. Don't you recognize me?
That's very good.
Oh my god.
All right, so first for this orc. This is so fucking stupid.
We heard that we could lie, and he's just
Oh,
like,
and it is
"Okay,
an
bet."
advantage because.
Yeah, it is an advantage because they are actively fighting me.
So for the orc, that is what kind of save? Whiz?
Wisdom.
That is 16 for the orc.
That is a success.
And now for the dwarf. This is the one that matters. 12.
That is a failure.
So they look at you.
So stupid.
So dumb.
And
I
they
hate it so
drop
much.
their dagger. And they go, oh my god, what have I done? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Tuli, you need to help me. I've gotten into trouble.
I know. That's why I'm here.
They turn and they say, kill every last one of these motherfuckers, and then I'll tell you what we've gotten into.
Oh, well,
Wait, who's he pointing at? Like
At all of you.
Oh no!
And as all of you look, you can see this dwarf has dropped their dagger covered in Tuli's blood. They now have their arm over Tuli's shoulders, and they're pointing at all of you.
Well, they're
You,
actually
Julie, was
here
the
to help as
betrayer.
well.
They look at you and they say, I mean this as a friend. You need to help me help them to an early grave.
And I mean this as a friend.
That is your action on your turn. You have successfully cast Charm Person on this.
Thank you, Joe.
dwarf. That brings us to Emmy.
To who? Sorry.
Emmy.
All right. Healing word at 2nd level for Tonki.
Thank you.
Keep going, dear. Like.
Doggy,
good-
the
that's
only
good
one having
word,
fun
Emmy.
over there.
Be having a lot of fun, but it won't be as fun if me die, so.
I can't math. 17?
17 is pretty good. As you take this healing,
She looks amazing now.
you hear just this simple word from Emmy, but it lights a warmth in you that reignites your desire to win this combat. You could still win. Anything else, Emmy?
You know what? We're gonna help out. The one that Tonki's currently grappling, I'm gonna Sacred Flame him. I need a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
I'm holding him right up.
Nora just like
Light
peers
'em up.
through this lash.
It's like, Tonky, your hair's never looked so shiny.
And that's a disadvantage, right?
Probably because he's grappled, right?
No, all grappling does is reduces speed to 0.
Unfortunate.
Restrain is
19.
what would.
That'll save.
Okay, they are able to just they pull their hands up, their feet up, and as you kind of grapple them, the sacred flame just on the dock beneath their feet. Anything else, Emmy?
Good try, Emmy.
Okay, that brings us to Grim. Grim, you have rules lawyered yourself back onto this raft. What are you doing? You can see Tonki standing up straight, getting attacked by all these orcs.
Some
All
people
right.
say you can't talk yourselves out of a problem.
I'm gonna move over here. I think that does provoke from this guy. I just need to make sure. Are there 15 spaces here?
There are not 15 spaces.
Sorry, it
Maybe
looks like-
15 feet. But
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, alright, just want to make sure. Alright,
As it's laid over the grid, same number of
so I'll
spaces.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
They're
from-
not going to take it.
Oh, yes, I am that insignificant. Love it.
Sort of, yeah.
Again, if you want to be unnoticed, just stand next to the loudest person.
I am right now the loudest person because I cast Thunder Wave in
Yeah,
front of
you're
me
the
on
loudest
this
person
one
now.
guy.
Grim
Please
says, "Notice me, senpai."
make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
That will succeed.
Okay.
Grim learned the wrong lesson from Nora.
4 damage of 4 loud damage.
Sorry. They had the -4 from Nora. That is 11.
Oh.
They take 8
shit.
damage and they are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Hell yeah.
You can see there is this moment where they're kind of rattled, but they shake it off. They start to try to grapple away from you. I would say for free, Tonki, as you feel suddenly this body violently tugged to the side, do you let go of them?
He's being pushed this way.
Yeah.
Okay. You let go, seeing Grimmy, and Grimmy, you just toss them off the dock. There is this brief as they just fly into the water. They skip once and then just into the sort of surf.
Alright, and then with my bonus action, I'll do a magnetic shove and shove this guy right on top of the other guy.
Phenomenal.
You
Can I
follow
say?
him. Oh man, I just used this.
I'm so ready for my attack.
Definitely a save of some sort. Strength, yes.
7.
He follows him. They go swimming. They go synchronized swimming.
With
I get
this
next?
magnetic
No.
shove,
I'm not
if
gonna
you
take it.
want.
I'm not gonna take it.
You use this ability, you shove one person
Nice.
forward, you reach out with your other hand, you yank them off, and Grimmy, they did not take an attack of opportunity, but you can see the person following you now regrets that. Anything else?
I think I've done enough.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
made a splash.
That brings us to the top of the round and to the Reavers. So with Thule now perceivably on their side, this dwarf is going to...
Finn, wait.
move behind Thule as like a barrier.
I'm a bad barrier.
This orc is really confused. He sees this dwarf say
Gotta
something
say right
kinda
now,
choreographed. He's not charmed by you, Thule. He looks down at you and he says, "Your trickery won't work on me," and he's going to take an attack against you. It's not flanking any longer.
Phew.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. They still dig this hooked blade into you for 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, shit.
And then can you make a dexterity saving throw?
I can certainly try again. And I hope for my own sake that I succeed.
Nora's not currently looking through Puff, but she just knows that Ralph is mad at her.
Dex?
Yeah.
19.
With a 19, you're able to leap over this hooked blade. They do not pull you into the water. You are fine where you are. That brings us over to fighting with you. Suddenly, things have swung dramatically. And this orc looks you up and down, Tonki, and they're going to say, "This has been a thrilling fight." And they're going to attempt to just... they're going to attempt to grapple you.
Grapple, grapple.
That is going to be a 9.
13.
Hey.
Still stronger than this individual. They grapple you, and Tonki, you recognize they're about to try to just take you and themselves into the water, but you just stand firm. They can't even do that. They can't use their bonus action. That is all of the Reavers. That brings us to you, Tonki. They bounce off you.
Hey, Tonki, I made some room for you to flex your muscles.
You're not gonna waste it now, and I'm gonna try to grapple him without getting paid.
Alrighty. That is a 16.
I got a 16 on the die, so
There
24.
you go.
Nice.
You easily grapple this orc.
And I'm gonna say
You?
me having wonderful time, but me not wanna get wet. Me just got clean, and she's going to use her movement to just kind of
Bear
No.
hug turn around.
like 5 feet, 10 feet, turn, and drop.
There you go. And you just drop him into the water. As he falls, you can see he smiles as he just drops off. There is some gratitude in this warrior. You've seen they've won like 6 fights in a row. He probably
Finally
doesn't
free.
want to even still be here, but continues to come back because he's drinking for free. Dunk him in the water, releasing him from this tavern obligation. They are splashing into the water, and there is just one deeply confused orc and a terrified dwarf left.
Okay. So that was my action and some of my move. I'm going to use the rest of my move to start heading over here. So that was... But, oh, yeah, I've already used all my moves because...
Next
grappling.
time. Next time.
Anything... I think that is it. That's all I can do.
All right, that brings us to Nora.
Maintain concentration. Mind spike. Intelligence saving throw on the guy with the big axe.
That is going to be the guy with the big axe. That is going to be a 8.
Cool. I can do stuff this session. Damn. That's
Why
3
wouldn't
points
you
of
say
psychic
that?
damage once again, and 1 from his next
Hey,
saving
you know
throw.
what? Literally every little bit
It
counts.
really does.
Hey, the last time that got a guy off the thing.
It's true.
That's true.
It was exceptionally
That was
helpful.
clutch.
That is your turn, Nora.
Did you just tell me that last time it got a guy off?
That brings us to Tuli.
Aren't you proud of that?
Tuli, as Nora gets a guy off in the
coming.
distance, what are you doing?
We're coming.
Yes, we are.
God, I don't.
Hope David and Fred did her.
So he's charmed. I don't need to maintain concentration on that. I guess on the other guy, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
And he is going to envision a large... What's something that a fucking orc would be afraid of? Giant snake appearing behind him.
Okay.
And it's gonna trying to force him away and off, like basically right
Oh, that's
here.
very good.
So that he has to go this way.
Phenomenal. What kind of saving throw is
Scurvy.
that?
It's a 10-foot cube,
That's
perceivable
true.
only to the target.
The
They need to make
concept
an
of
int
scurvy.
save.
And he gets -1.
Four.
Hell yeah. So that effect is centered on a 10-foot. This is 20-foot, so 10-foot square around him.
So what does it do exactly?
He and only he sees a phantasmal phenomenon
Absolutely.
as if it were real.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that happens. He envisions this giant snake attacking him.
Anything else, Thule?
And then as a free action, I'm gonna...
Several.
Well, as a move action / free... Well, hopefully he doesn't use his attack of opportunity now that he's under that spell.
He does not.
And I'm gonna move over here and kind of do the, like, shift me and Finn between and be like, he's attacking me!
You're trying to both hide behind
I'm
each
trying
other.
to hide behind him, he's trying to
So
hide
as
behind
you
me.
watch, Finn and this dwarf are now grabbing each other. It's almost a replication of what Tonki has been doing to these other reavers. To
just
some of
hugging.
you, it might
Smaller
seem
scale.
as if Thule is
just
trying
hugging
to
each
shove
other.
this dwarf off. This is just a similar battle happening back here. Unbeknownst to many of you, it is really just
We're just hugging it
the
out.
opposite.
Hug it out, bro.
That is your turn, Thule. That brings us to Emmy.
Emmy's just gonna try to deal with the headache.
You try to deal with the headache. You watch this unfold.
Take an
Free
Advil.
action, take an Advil.
That is a free action. That brings us to Grim. Grim, you have tossed multiple people off. You can see these orcs swimming now over to this place, kind of climbing up, dragging themselves up on the netting that hangs into the water. There's only one orc left. You can see they look very frightened, but not at Thule, at like the space near them.
Okay.
You can see this dwarf currently wrestling with Thule. What do you want to do?
Well, Thule's trying to do something with the dwarf, so I'm gonna give a chance and let him cook. So I'm just gonna turn around at the crowd and yell, "We are the Misfits!"
Make a diplomacy check. Sorry, make a persuasion check.
Not good. Damn.
You mean charisma is not your best skill?
No, it's not.
Assault. Boo!
Pretty much. Or
So you
This
go,
is just the
we
cage
are
fight,
there.
like
Right
the
in
wolf
that moment,
cage fight.
the orc drags himself up from the water and just like takes all the attention off you. They're like basically drowning on the docks. Water comes out, a little fish comes out, and that takes all the attention off of you.
Bartender goes,
Your words
order for
lost.
John!
Probably for
Aw,
the best.
man.
I feel like a bunch of people are about to lose a lot of money.
But anything else, Grip?
let's see. So
Low profile rookie.
bonus action, I'll just try to shove this guy into that water.
Okay.
So make a strength saving throw.
That is going to be 14.
Meets it, beats it. So he gets to stay where he is for now
He
and deal with
stays
his
where
inner
he
demons.
is. But that brings us to him. And on his turn, he will deal with this inner demon. There's only one chance, only one way that he could really get away, and this is to leap a simple 5-foot gap to the platform adjoining. But that does, because of the rules of the terrain, provoke a dexterity saving throw. If this is below I believe it's below a 10, then he is going to fall into the water.
I think he also could.
11.
It is an 11.
Silver vibes.
He could also conceivably take a d6 of damage from
12.
leaving
12.
the
Yeah.
perceived range of attack.
Leaps out of the way. And so, yes, if you want to deal the damage, you certainly can.
Who gets the
He
advantage?
gets a little bit of poison from that snake bite. Ooh, he got 6 on the d6.
So that you can hear as he leaps this, "Ah!" But he lands, clutching his neck for no perceivable reason. Turning, he points the axe at the boat that is kind of floating with Thule upon it and says, "I'll get you back for that." Very hard to comprehend for most of you, but that is his turn. The noble is going to turn to you, Thule, and they're going to say, "Can I trust you?" Of course. They take this little case and they put this in your hands, and
There
they
we go.
say, "You need to keep this safe.
This is the thing I came to tell you about.
This is what's going to turn my fortune around. I'll meet you somewhere safe after this." And they put this into your hands and they let go.
Incredible.
falls into the water.
Oh god, not the flute.
And do we see that? Like, do we, the party, see him, the handoff?
What is your passive perception, Grim?
Terrible. 11.
16.
Probably not.
13.
14.
I would say Grimmy and Tonki are the only two who might be able to see this, given kind of what's happening. Tonki, what was your passive?
13.
Tonki, with a 13, you just barely see it's not a slick handoff. They're trying, but as the terrain tosses and turns and everything that's happening, you see that they just slip this over into the exact thing that you were looking for into Tuli's hands. And then I would say on top of that, Tonki, you see them go, "You've bested me!" And they just fall off the back of this. You take an attack of opportunity? Okay.
Yeah, I finished the job.
And you actually watch, unlike the rest, they do not begin to swim towards the bar. They submerge themselves and they swim out and into the river.
Fucking swim!
That is their turn. That brings us to you, Tonki. There is only one orc left and they are fighting with the air.
Far away.
You can do it.
Do you have any way of reaching them?
Probably walking.
Okay.
I'm gonna try walking.
Yeah.
What's your
Well,
movement?
I really don't want to kill him. I could hit him with a sorcerer's burst, but I
Yep.
don't want to kill him. It's 30. I think I'm gonna have to wind up making a save, but
You will
yeah,
make a dexterity saving throw.
I'll move 30 toward him, and this is.
Oh, I think you get to here at 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's I believe anything over 20 maybe. Okay, thank you for the advantage. Dex save. That's 18.
You are fine. It is slippery, but as you slide, you actually catch your feet and like ride the wood over here on your feet, just like very much Marty McFlying over to this orc.
Me, Marty McFly, and I grapple him.
There you go.
Who's that?
Your kids will love it.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
14.
Okay. These are strong orcs.
Yeah, and Tonki like gives him the nod. She's like, "Me not know about you, but this the most."
Ah! She's really pointing out. Completely ignoring the snake. They actually break the grapple not
giant
out of like
taipan,
fighting
I
you,
was
but more
wondering.
just like they swat your arms away and point.
and Tonki looking dutifully is like, "Ah!"
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn. That brings us to you, Nora.
I don't know what's happening. My sliver.
There you go. Mind sliver. That is a 5.
Great.
Can I hurt myself?
One more time. D3. Not D3. 3 points of psychic damage and 4 from your next saving throw.
4 is significant, and with that, they're starting to look pretty hurt. Despite the fact that all they have taken is token damage again and again and again, it's chipping away.
Token damage is my middle name.
It's yours, but also the venom of the snake. It's just like little bits here and there. They're starting to look
The
hurt.
snake.
That brings us to Tuli.
Mission success. I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding. I'm gonna start making my way.
You walk past Tonki and this orc both screaming on
I'm
him,
gonna
like, inexplicably.
Finish up, Tonki. I'm gonna go by Grim and be like, I got it.
Everyone hears that.
That is
Gonna
your
go,
turn.
I guess I can bonus action or action dash.
Okay.
So
Dash.
I'm just gonna make my way towards the door.
All right. You start running for the door. There are like the patrons kind of like pushing you back. People like it is difficult terrain. Kind of put yourself a little further back because people trying to like throw you back into
You're
this
running away
fighting
from the
pit.
fight.
People are laughing. They're not like angrily throwing you here. This is more like, oh, look at this like wuss, and they're trying to shove you back. But you make your way towards it.
I'm
That
at
is
2
your turn,
HP.
truly.
Ow!
You go down from the shove. That brings us to Emmy. Emmy, Tuli runs past you. You hear them whisper to Grim, "I've got it." Just run past you.
Can I like clothesline
Can't
him on the
believe
way
that
out?
Yeah, I would say.
Him there.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, talk of opportunity. I would say make competing athletics.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
Incredible.
now they're fighting amongst themselves.
That's not great, but
I mean, I think I'll probably just need like a natural 20 or something. What'd you get?
15.
So,
Too Tuli just slides underneath. Really, as he turns and says, "Finish up, Tonky." You just go. Your arm just goes straight over him. It's almost like just pure luck that he just happenstance goes through. And you've seen this a couple of times in combat. Tuli, like, not even paying attention, like bends down to pick up a flower, and like a sword goes over his head. This is pretty common for Tuli. But anything else, Emmy? Fireball.
We're all in favor of what just happened. I mean, not the failing. Just
March back, because that's as far as you get.
Yeah.
Hey, Emmy.
That's as far as you could get.
Come here.
Drag a foot of flavor back towards the combat. That is your turn.
foot of flavor.
That brings us to you, Grimmy. Grimmy, there's just one orc left.
Alright, I am going to, it looks like Tonky's having fun, so I'm just gonna go, damn, Tonky! And then, and then I'm gonna, use, Adjust Density to make you twice as dense, so you'll have...
I don't think that's an amazing idea because it'll make me weigh a lot.
You know what? I'll just say get him, Tonky, and I'll try to incite the crowd again as my
There
action.
you go. Make a persuasion check.
Thank you.
This time you wait for the orcs to
Oh,
clear the
it's
space.
even worse!
Oh, you go.
Why
okay,
they make me
go
the
get it,
hype man?
Tonky. You climb up on the barrel. You get big. You throw your arms up, and the barrel, and then just face
Now
plant
it's
straight on the
because
ground.
people are about to lose a lot of money.
But that brings us to the top of the round. To this Reaver, frightened such as they are, all that they can think to do is just try to pull you in front of them. Tonky, make a competing athletics check. They attempt to grapple you.
16?
11. Their arms slide off you. That is all that they can do. That brings us to you, Tonky.
Okay. I try to grapple him right back.
There you go.
And Tonky's like, look, me having a lot of fun, and we really just feel like you should give up now.
6.
12.
And you lift them. It's hard. They are trying hard to get away from something that you can't even perceive. You lift them up. You can feel them pulling away from what you, as you drag them over the water, you're bringing them closer to this imaginary snake.
I'm picturing-
They're
No,
they
I'm actually going to
imagine
bring
away.
them that way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
I'm
okay.
picturing that they think that they are now constricted by the snake being lifted up by its
You
tail,
pick them
but it's
up.
really
Not
just
what I would
You
have liked.
see
but-
them looking at this imaginary thing, and you putting 2 and 2 together, Tonky, you just go, I'll save you.
Yeah.
And you just and all you hear is you hurl them away. Is just, thank. And you just splash into the water.
Thank.
There is a cheer from the crowd. And in this moment, you are all out of initiative. You have won. And you can actually see this half-orc begrudgingly making their way back over this counter towards a very large chest. But because it is 9 o'clock and a good place to take a break, we are going to step away. There will be a countdown on your screen, and we will be back at the end of it. We'll see you then. Alrighty.
Thank you for the fighting.
Thank you for sticking with us through the break if you did. If not, we were playing D&D, and now, so are you. As the chaos dies around from the fight, you can see this orc kind of their half-orc make their way over. A lot less energy this time. They hop over the bar, but there is cheering and yelling and people kind of clapping you on your shoulders as you make your way over. A few people still kind of like shoving Thule and kind of laughing at him for trying to run away.
Well, I'm dragging him back. Like,
drag
to
him
the
back.
I'm like very dizzy and bleeding out. I'm just like, ooh, what did we win?
Three Rope picks up this heavy chest, kind of like shoulders it onto their body, and then lugs it over to the bar where the orc that had been shoved off is kind of sitting. Tonki, are you approaching this bar?
Yeah, and the first thing I'm going to do is clap the orc on the back and put a couple coppers on the table and say, me buying this one's next drink. He great fighter.
So you can see the half-orc kind of takes the chest. They're about to put it down. They go, oh, all right, but this is yours. And they put this chest down and they open it up, and it is a tremendous amount of gold, more than you have probably seen in one place, Tonki, ever before. You cannot count to this number, certainly, maybe to a tenth of it. But it is all there.
Gold, Donkey.
The orc looks at you, pushes your copper back, and says, "Your copper's no good here," and they pay for your drink instead.
Cheers.
They cheers you. This is not a very good beer. It's definitely made in house.
It's the
not
Salty Sailor special.
Yeah, certainly. It tastes like it's probably been consumed at least once before, but it gets the job done.
Hope you like it extra salty.
And they cheers you, and they say, "The name's Korga, of the Sunrest Reavers. Who are you?"
Me Tonki, of the dojo that is in Mistridge. Me not know its name. She holds her meaty paw out for
"I
him.
don't know what Mistridge is, so that's fine." And they shake your hand. Have you ever considered being a pirate?
No, me friend love pirates though. You want to meet him?
Okay.
I did, was some time ago.
This guy's your friend.
He has good heart.
I think I saw him helping us.
We gonna have words with him later.
My head hurts.
I don't really want to talk to him, to be honest, but I think that you would make a great pirate, and there's a lot of opportunity right now. There's dangerous pirates, and so they're pushing many of us out of the business. If you're interested,
You would
there's a
be
particular
good
pirate. They turn to you and they go, "Excuse me. This isn't a conversation for you.
Oh, sorry, I'm just very
You like
woozy.
talking. Go talk to somebody else." They turn back to you and they say, "If you're
Where are we
interested,
going?
there is a pirate that really needs to be beat up, and you might be the perfect person for it."
Me can't promise that me go directly to beat him up, but if you tell me about him, me gladly beat him up if me have opportunity.
So he's a minotaur, right? And he's sails out of Krazon. You know Krazon.
Do I know Kazan?
I would say you've heard of it.
Heard of it.
It's south of Mistridge.
Yeah.
And he nods and he goes, "All right, we're down there. There's a pirate, Captain Bloodhoof. Bloodhoof.
Love who?
He's a minotaur, you see, and he's different than other pirates. You understand? He's got some sort of artifact that makes him powerful. It's not really fair. But if you could remove him, the rest of us could get back to work. Wouldn't have to be stuck here."
Me do my best, but me and me friends have kind of already plan of where we going, but me keep my eyes open. What is name? Bloodhoof?
Captain Bloodhoof, yes.
Usually me like minotaurs, but if he need to be cut down to size, me can get pretty big.
Yeah, probably not as big as him, but it would be great if you could try.
It sounds like we best friends now.
They nod and they go, "Well, that's great to hear. Just between friends, there's something different about this Minotaur. You understand? It's not just that they're big and tough. There's something mushy about them. As many times as I could cut into them, nothing really seemed to happen.
We have some kind of magic squishiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dampness. Me tell me, friends. Thanks for heads up. If me beat him up, me try to send word to you somehow.
Oh, I'll hear about it. I mean, everybody's talking about him.
Very good. If me beat him up, me make sure everyone know who did it.
Good. And they cheers you again. What are the rest of you doing while this happens?
Planting Thule at the bar, kind of like next
I'm at
to
2 HP, so I'm like pretty delirious.
Sure.
Just kind of like just following Emmy. Like,
Nora's got
I got it.
a little like notebook open with her pen, and she's like making notes like in a little. She's basically started up a little ledger.
Sure.
She's like keeping track of the party gold, and then at the same time checking in on the ping. Where's this dwarf?
I'm bleeding.
This dwarf, what is the range on that spell?
It just says anywhere.
Anywhere?
Patch yourself up.
Currently, what is the duration?
That's what I'm doing.
1 hour.
1 hour, okay. So currently, they are on the other side of the river, still within town, making their way to the west.
To the western side of town, just like floating along like it's a lazy river.
No, they went across the river, and
Okay.
they're not, like on the far bank and kind
Okay,
of walking along
so
that.
my sense says that he's on the other side.
Yes. Kind of making their way, I would say, you don't know Urlock terribly well, but kind of often in the direction of that large castle you had seen.
We should probably meet up with our friend.
Ralph?
Yes, but also, what's his name?
Volvar.
Quelvalar?
No, the
tooth comes out.
dwarf. Where is that going?
Why are we... We have to bring it back. Well,
I'd like to know what's inside the box, and if he knows what's inside the box, then we can ask him.
he doesn't.
How about we ask?
He's not going to be happy the next time he sees me.
Well, if someone wants to come along with me,
We
you
should
won't have
not
to see Tula.
try to see him again. I don't know why you do. I do not want to see that guy
I
again.
want to know
He
what's inside the
stabbed
box.
me.
And we
I
should
have
find out
that.
what's inside the box.
We don't need him for that.
Well,
We
why
need
would
the
you
box, which we have. Because I got stabbed. And I talked to him.
We're assuming that the merchant knows what's inside the box, and I don't know if he does. He didn't seem like a very smart merchant.
And it will kill us. And I would like to live.
That's why I want to know what's inside the box.
I
don't want to open the box. I want to know what's inside. And what better way than to ask the person who went into a shop full of ledgers of information and just stole a tiny box?
The person who wanted to get it back. And probably the Dungeon and Antiquities Collective. And...
Emmy doesn't trust him. And so
Oh,
I don't either.
No, I don't either. But I do trust that if we do this for him, then we'll be done, and he would be able to probably help us locate the other.
Tula, you're bleeding out.
But the
Either
Can I,
way, the shop is closed this
Can you what?
evening.
Am I back at this point?
Yeah, you are. I mean, this is happening like 5 feet away.
Oh,
from
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I would very much like to go and find this dwarf while my spell is still active and I know where he is.
I would very much like to hide from this dwarf so that he doesn't kill me and try to take the box back.
Do you
So
think both
I'm
those
going
things
to go away.
both those things can happen?
Yes.
Is it important to Nora to see what in the box? I mean, me not really care either way, but me help you.
He did
He always
want to
helped you.
kill all of us before. For what it's worth.
Have I convinced
I mean,
enough
that's
of my party
fair.
to
I wanna
explore
kill all you
further that I
sometimes,
can
too.
get my thing?
That you can get your thing?
Yes.
I'm kidding, I mean.
Which thing is you have a thing?
Give me 1 second.
I thought you were just doing cool role playing,
But
there's
also yes.
but there's a thing.
there's a thing.
Give me 1 second here. Okay.
Anytime anyone wants to do anything, Tonki will always go along to protect them. Nora knows this. You've got a talkster.
Roll
I'll
a
come
d20.
along and help. Ah!
Okay. Nora, as you can feel almost intuitively that there is a path that lays before you, not one that you can see so easily, but one that you can feel. You urge your party to travel just a little bit further. And as you do so, you close your eyes in a normal blink, but it lasts so much longer. When you close your eyes, you are transported across this bank to where this dwarf now walks. You can see him and kind of hear him as he speaks to himself. And he's like clutching. It's warm out, but it's still like cold. And you can hear him speak. And he says, I need that transmuter stone. And I don't think he's going to give it back. I'll need help. The bad kind. And you feel the attention of this person just shift back as if they look back and promise themselves that they are going to retrieve this item. And then you are brought back to this place.
We need to go get him. We need to go get him now.
Why?
He's gonna come get us.
What? What? No.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You
I'm
did
going
steal that
to-
block from him.
That's why I want to go and give it to Quelvalar.
We can't
as
give it
quickly
until
as-
tomorrow morning. He's gonna
Well-
find us before then.
Then I'm going to hide.
How you know that, Nora?
I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Usually, in these situations, I do not go towards the thing that wants to kill me. I usually go away.
You not like to meet Threat's head off? You like
Not
to meet
in
Threat's
this
head off.
particular situation because I just took a very valuable magical
But if we
artifact
can get to
from
him now, we can stop him from getting help. And he's not doing so well.
Okay,
We should go now. Go
okay,
now. Go now.
good luck.
Let's go now.
Okay.
Let's go. All of us.
No.
Go, please.
Tuli,
Tuli.
if you don't want to go, you can go back to building where Ralph is and wait for her. But me think you should come and help us, especially since, maybe you...
You can tell him we're gonna give it back. You can lie.
And Nora's like trying to get everybody out, but she's not strong, so she's just like, ah!
Tali will allow herself to be
Tuli, your best
buffeted.
chances are to stay with us.
Emmy, what should we do?
I think you've started something that you need to see through to.
Julie, for a long time now, you have been able to travel and go where you want to go and follow your whims, and when they don't work out, you just walk away. And that is proving to be very challenging now as you have this group. You're realizing that your actions have larger implications now that this group is with you. And you watch as this group is now traveling towards this person.
I think that hearing Emmy say that, Tonki definitely agrees with that, so she is going to grab Tuli and nicely but firmly bring him with them.
For the record, I only wanted to talk. He stabbed me, and I didn't want to fight.
Yes, Tuli.
As you walk down
And
the
now we are
streets,
all involved in this. So
or are
we go
carried,
together.
dripping their own blood down these streets.
We just wanted to have fun in the fighting pits. Now we got a guy who wants to kill us? Come on, Tuli, we make it right. Don't worry.
You
Yeah, it was
follow
fun before
Nora.
you came.
Well,
I'm kidding. But seriously,
actually-
we should go find him now before he gets
It
more
would have been
guys.
better if we didn't join the fighting.
You follow Nora. You follow Nora across the river, crossing this bridge. Very little traffic, but there are torches lit to provide enough light, easy enough. And on this warm night, you walk along the bank. There are a few boats that do go by. You do not see the river goblin making his way away with your 5 gold deposit. But you do see like 1 or 2 boats kind of carrying fishing gear, making their way off into the west.
The greatest scam.
I need to know.
You pass another tavern that is called the Sabled Current. This is also along the dock, 2 structures, dark water-swollen wood. It's a little bit less busy than the Soggy Sailor this time of night, but there are people drinking here.
Does it look nicer?
It does look nicer.
We should go eat at that one next time. Bye.
Walking. It's a little bit nicer. It's not like a nice bar. You pass the Sapphire Lantern. That is nice.
Never mind that one.
But you continue to make your way along the bank. And following your... Are you going quick or are you going quiet?
And
Nora's
we would go quiet.
Nora's trying to go quickly.
Okay.
Tonki can't be quiet, so she would do quick.
You travel quickly. And traveling quickly, right before you go past the castle, you go past the Sable Current, you make your way to sort of the head of the river, where you can see now this massive gate kind of yawns open, and you catch sight of this dwarf who seems to be attempting to leave town. They are making their way like towards the outskirts of town. I would say, Nora, along the road that would eventually lead to Portalis. I would say if you continue at your current pace, you're going to catch up to them right on the outskirts of town.
That's where he said we would meet.
Sure enough. You make your way just past the walls.
Look, I
Give me
kept
one
my
second.
promise.
I mean, if we're gonna have to go, then that's what Tuli's gonna want to do.
You pass, and for those of you with a passive perception above 15,
Hey!
you would note that the guards don't seem to notice you as you or this dwarf kind of hurry along this path. It isn't like a barred gate. There isn't like a patrol here. People are free to enter and leave, but certainly patrols kind of are keeping watch
How long has it been
since
the fight?
probably like 20 minutes.
Okay, so he's still technically under charm person
Still technically under
Okay.
charred person.
Oh, cool.
for an hour.
That changes
You
things.
catch up to them right on the outskirts of town. And how are you guys approaching as a group?
Let me
Would
go.
Tuli have shared that with the group that he's still charmed?
I'm about to.
Oh. You're welcome.
If you're going to make me go and talk to him, let me talk to him. I don't want to get in a fight.
I wasn't going to make you talk to him.
well-
You said you didn't want to.
Well, but now that we're here, and he's still technically under my charm, there's a better chance that I can actually talk him into giving it to us willingly, which was my original intention before he stabbed me.
How about we hold on to it?
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Maybe
We think
someone
that good
who's not
idea.
next to
Oh,
hold
Can
on
I
to
hold
it.
on to it?
Here. I'm going to give it to Emmy.
You give it to him.
And then
Be happy with this.
if you're gonna go ahead, Nora kind of like sidles up to Emmy and said,
Have you heard of a transmuter stone?
and Nora's gonna think about a transmuter stone.
Both of you make Arcana checks.
Have I heard of a transmuter?
Make an Arcana check at advantage.
You asked that specifically to Emmy, right?
I kind of like asked it.
Actually, Tuli, make a history check at advantage.
Did Tuli
Did you
hear
ask
this question?
Well, I also heard him say the stuff earlier about it being a transmuter stone.
Oh.
Anyway.
Directly. Yeah.
I didn't realize he said it earlier.
Yeah.
No idea.
Not be.
Did you say transmuter
Dirty
stone
20.
out loud or just
Dirty
to Emmy?
20? With a dirty 20, you've heard of all kinds of stones that are able to use transmutation magic. Specifically, you've heard, most people have heard of a tale of some kind. What was your history check?
21.
I would say, Tuli, you also have heard tales of a magical stone that can turn very ordinary substances into gold. This is such a widespread tale that in almost every major city you can find somebody selling transmuter stones. They don't actually work, or they transmute one very specific thing into one very specific other thing. There are cases where you've actually heard of jugs that can turn like water into up to 8 different substances, depending on the cork that you pull out. But a transmuter stone like this in particular, this is the kind of thing that legends are about. You're not sure if this is real, but if it is, you are holding something that is immensely valuable. This is something that could turn copper into gold.
Only in legends.
I don't think that. Well,
You don't think what?
transmuter stone is kind of like.
Sorry, you said it's a transmuter stone? Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Do I get my thing?
I was just talking to Emmy.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
okay, never mind.
Never mind.
I don't
Never
think
mind.
Tuli would have heard that.
Yeah, 'cause
right?
that was a
So-
sidled
yeah,
up
okay,
kind of
okay,
thing, yeah.
That makes sense.
So, Tuli, you're making your way over?
Yeah, I'd make my way over to.
Well, if it's a legendary thing,
I need to heal myself.
maybe. Do you think it's one of the ones we're looking for?
No, probably not. This is more like turning things into gold or creating weird stuff. Like, as far as I know, they don't really exist. Most of them are fake.
What if this one's this protected, it must be real, right? And if most of them are fake, maybe they're all patterned after one real one?
Who's to say he has the right information?
It's true. It's just... It's such a small box that might hold something.
Undoubtedly it holds something valuable. Why else would he lock it so much?
But is it one of... You know?
Oh, I made everybody into Minka this campaign, huh?
You did.
We're all gonna be making cool rock checks.
They're minerals. The bar is made of stone. Stone, you say?
I'm sorry. You said it's a small box.
Absolutely.
It's a stone, and it's valuable.
So, Tula, you make your way over to this wharf, and you can see now past this gate, they have found this kind of lone tree standing off the side of the path, and they're very nervously kind of leaning against it now, looking around.
I look pretty injured, actually. That works to my advantage still, so I'm not going to heal myself.
Okay. So you limp up to this dwarf, and you can see they kind of start, but then go, oh, it's you, Tuli.
I made it.
They come up to you, and they say, I was worried you wouldn't, but I appreciate you coming to my aid.
Oh, it's not safe.
Where is the stone?
I kept it somewhere hidden.
Okay, good. We need to get it out of town now.
It's dangerous.
I know it's dangerous.
The stone.
I know.
Well, what are you doing with it?
They look around and they say, look, my family has fallen on hard times. The entire fortune of... They look around and they say, the Bent Iron clan is at risk. And this could help me earn my name back.
No, you're mistaken. It's not going to help you. It's going to kill you.
It might.
It will.
I have a whole family to think about, and that's a risk I have to take.
If you do...
I'm not asking you to take this risk. I've known you, I guess, for a long time. And so I would never ask you to do that. But help me get it somewhere safe.
I can get it somewhere safe, but I won't tell you where.
What?
For your safety.
Make a persuasion check. And him being under this is the only reason that you're not making it a disadvantage. Because that makes no sense.
Get the best die. Your best die. It's DC 40.
Oh my god. Persuasion? 22.
Let's go.
Do you think they're raiding mines now?
Who?
You know. The people who are after me.
I hope not.
All right. Very well. Where are we going?
Okay. You should go where you wanted to go.
He looks at you and he goes, oh, okay. I mean, I'm going to Portalis. Are you coming with me?
I'll meet you there.
But you're bringing the stone.
Eventually.
What do you mean, eventually?
Well,
We need to get
I
out of
told
town
you.
now.
Yes, but it's not safe for us to go together. If they find me now, they'll know where the stone is. You need to go alone.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, not as good. 12.
12.
Can I bardic myself?
I don't think so.
I don't believe you can.
Damn. Can I do anything to boost myself?
I appreciate you trying to help me, but I'm not going to let you take that risk. We have to go together. We have to make sure that we're safe. I don't know who else I can trust, Tuli. It's you and no one else. For the next 30 minutes.
Finn.
That was such a build-up to that one.
Julie,
Such love in his voice.
Julie gently reaches out a hand and caresses the side of Finn's cheek. You're ruining the focus on the camera.
Think of your family.
That's all that I'm doing.
Then do this. Go to Port Talus. Find a ship and go back to them. Forget about the stone. It's not what you think it is. It's cursed.
I know. But it's worth it to me.
No, it's not.
How long until there's like a deception check?
He is going to...
I'm looking over there and I'm like saying that I think it's working, guys.
He's going to pull away from you a little bit. And you can feel the spell faltering now. Because at this point, you are really asking him to go against his self-interest in like a very active way. And so he says, you know I love you like a brother too. But if you ask me to choose between you and my family, it isn't a choice at all. And you can hear this as he draws the dagger out.
I don't want you to make that choice. I want to help you.
You're a good friend, Thule. And he hugs you.
I hug him back.
No, it's gonna be
I hug him.
Thule. This is 25 in.
Oh my god!
too much.
Julie, you take 5 points.
This sounds
So Grimgob says, guys, I think it's working. And everybody, as one turns, looks as this dwarf pulls away and stabs Julie right in the kidneys and then goes, I'm sorry, and then just books it.
Can I?
Wait, let him go, let him go, let him run. We've got the stone.
No, you're
No,
down.
no, you are down.
You are unconscious.
I think this is part of the plan.
You dream.
Wait, are you stopping her from because she's about to throw a magic punch?
Well,
He's running. He's running.
he's running.
He's running.
Okay.
And
He
we
just
still have
killed
the
Thule.
stone.
Okay, I guess we
No.
help Thule?
I think it's part of the plan. I think Thule wanted him to think he was dead. Now let's just get him back alive once he's...
out of the ground.
Yeah, let's go.
You rush over to Thule in his unconsciousness.
And he just walks over casually and like spare the die with his foot.
I genuinely
Stable.
Like a violent kick, too.
Just like a nudge.
It's just a little, it's a pretty firm nudge
Billy
with the
would tell
foot.
you to him.
Certainly. But
Sorry.
you come back stable.
Tonky is faltering until he's too far away.
Where's Finn?
He ran away. I think it worked, Thule. Good idea. He
He's
thinks he's dead now.
He's just stable.
He's not up.
I'm still saying this.
This is like
Not realizing.
out of combat. Thule kind of flickering in and out of consciousness. This is Grimgob explaining it as like Thule comes in and then passes out again.
Donkey. Grab Thule, let's go.
And as she does, Tonky's like, fireman's carry, and she's
Slump.
like, we're not gonna...
Yeah, we did. He's gonna come back and kill us. I don't know how much Thule told him.
But why
not
we not
staying
heal
down.
Thule just like one, and then we ask Thule what?
Why would he come back? He doesn't even know you guys.
He thinks Thule's dead.
But he run away. Didn't you say he wanted...
Let's get out
Doesn't
of
he
here.
care about not having the stone?
Well,
Apparently not, because he didn't go through Thule's pockets. Let's go.
that's
We're leaving soon anyway.
actually a very good point.
Excellent point, Emmy.
This
Okay.
is actually this works out. This
Sorkin,
kind of solves our problems.
Where are you guys walking to?
Emmy's at this point interested in finding an inn.
Okay.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna break the bank.
I mean, any inn is a good one right now. We have a whole bank.
Yeah. Feather beds. We not had a feather bed in a while. Maybe ever.
Absolutely. So you can make your way, if you want to spend a little bit of money, to the Sapphire Lantern.
All right, how much is
medium
how much is
style?
a night there?
So you make your way over to the Sapphire Lantern. Outside, there is a posting of the various prices. So in the Sapphire Lounge upstairs, there are both rooms with single beds and rooms with 2 beds in them. A single room costs just a silver a night. A double bedroom costs a silver and 3 copper pieces per night.
Oh, this is very doable. And I bet they have good beds. And if we just get 2 rooms, well, maybe...
Are we staying here?
It would be great.
We think we should stay
Emmy's
here.
walking in.
You tell your kitty to tell Ralph?
Puff can't talk.
She can't?
He's a cat.
He can't? Nora.
Does Puff know where you are? Will he be able to find you?
We'll be able to find Ralph.
What was that?
We will be able to find Ralph.
Okay. How's Ralph doing?
Let's wait till I can sit on a soft surface or something.
Okay.
I mean, you step inside. The air is cool and still. There is a faint scent of citrus in here. It is clean. The lighting is soft and blue, and it comes from suspended blue crystals. Not suspended by any kind of like chain, just by magic, kind of drifting up in the air here. It is probably close to like 9:30 at night. It's a Tuesday. Most people are asleep here. There is, in the corner of the bar, a single Anacrean Alliance guard, probably off duty as they are deep in their cups, hopefully off duty. And then behind the bar, you can see there is a very like almost sea foam colored skin, an elf who is just sort of poised behind this bar, blonde hair drawn back. And what are you doing?
Oh, good evening. How many rooms do you have available?
We have up to 5 rooms available. If
Could we have 3, please?
certainly.
And Emmy will pull the required change out.
I'm
Absolutely.
just slumped over your shoulder still.
They hand you a
No
couple
one has
of
told
keys.
me otherwise.
They look at you, Tonky. They look over at Thule, and they say, "Do you require any healing services?"
Not tonight, thank you.
Good night's sleep should do him right, and she like pats him.
Oh, my bottom.
And he's down again.
By the way,
Coughing up blood.
while we were walking, Tonky would have shared what she learned about the pirate who needs to be beaten up,
Okay.
and she would have shared that probably in Goblin with Grimmy so that she can get the details right, and then she just wants the group to know what she learned.
Okay. So you share about this squishy Minotaur pirate.
Now we got 2 quests in Quizon.
Well, if you all would mind meeting me at my room, Tonky, if you can bring the sack with you, or is it a chest? I didn't quite see what.
In a chest, we think.
If
Is
you
Tonky
could
just
also-
carrying a chest in a bag?
He's a blood
In the back.
If you wouldn't mind bringing that with you, just so we all have some pocket change for whatever we might need in town.
Okay, we meet in your room, Nora. Let's go.
Okay, you take the keys, you make your way up, and these are very nice rooms.
That is on purpose.
For
Nora
many
is
of you-
ecstatic.
For many of you, this is probably the nicest room that you've stayed in. Very
This is
soft,
nicer than my
feather
apartment.
beds, silk sheets. There is like a little crystal decanter of water beside each of the beds, and this water, as you taste it, lightly flavored with citrus. There are bathrooms attached to each of these rooms, and so quite an extravagant sort of place for all of you to stay. But you gather within Nora's room.
Nora just like flops in the back.
Adventuring isn't so bad.
It is pretty nice here.
Oh, Emmy, I think at the very least we should all start with maybe, what do you think? 10 gold each? Just to get whatever we might need.
Like
That sounds
allowance?
Yeah.
That's fine. And then if anybody need money, we have the money.
And
But it's nice to have pocket change.
Big money.
And I can
Right.
keep a record of it. That way we don't have to carry around all of our money at once. Well, maybe we should spend a little extra to look for a more secure container.
You mean like a bag that look regular bag, but on
Put a
the
whole lot of
inside
stuff.
hold a lot of stuff?
I have heard that those are useful. At the very least, maybe a small one.
We can probably get one from Clovar, but I don't know if we can afford it.
Well, maybe he'd be willing to help us, seeing as we did him such large favor. This box probably worth a lot of stuff. He got a lot of stuff.
And Nora begins like divvying up
Okay.
10 gold to everyone except for Emmy, who gets 11 to make up for buying us a room.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody gets a little bit of spending money.
And Nora would set aside 10 for Ralph as well.
Okay.
Can you, Emmy, would you mind waking up Tully so we can see what we figure out what we learn about in the box?
No. He needs to go to sleep. We can learn about the box tomorrow. There's nothing else we can do.
Okay.
We,
I agree, I mean.
I agree with learning about what's inside it, but we should come to a decision about what to do with it. And I know Thule wants to give it to the man at the platinum chain, but Emmy, you said you don't trust him. And I trust you.
I don't think he means us harm. But if this really is what you said, the dwarf said...
Hold up. What is it?
Oh,
What did the dwarf say it was?
I think he said it's a transmuter stone.
Can I make my check now?
Yeah.
Do I get my thing?
Oh, your thing too? You got a thing too? Yeah, you trying to get things?
Oh, baby!
Did you get good things?
We rolling 25.
With a 25,
And really, what I want to... Sorry, go ahead.
you not only have heard about transmuter stones,
Mhm.
and you have not only heard about specific transmuter stones, you have heard about a very specific transmuter stone. This stone is one that is rumored to have been lost somewhere closer to like the the west coast of Mythalstrean. And it's called Despader's transmuter stone. Sorry. Dang, language is
We
tough.
got there.
This is a transmutation stone that certainly is rumored to turn things into gold. But almost inevitably, the people who are in possession of it go missing. You don't know much more than that.
Do I think that it could be one of the 12 gems?
No. This is not. This is something that is very powerful. It is also a deeply cursed object.
Okay.
Deeply. Every person who has owned it has gone missing.
Okay. So I've heard of that. And I will relay all that and emphasize that it's definitely not one of the stones that we're looking for. So
If it cursed, me not want to carry it around, and we wouldn't be able to sell it anyway, because that man said that there's no one really to sell it to. Me want to just give it back to the man who is weird, who will give us lots of stuff for it anyway.
yeah.
I don't want it. I didn't want it before even knowing all of that.
I agree. I don't think we should hold on to it. And while I really would like to ask Ralph about it, because I feel like, given its proximity to the Hall of Scales, she would know most about it.
Well, we can't give it back to him until the morning anyway.
Maybe Ralph will come see us by then.
I know you
Maybe our
don't trust
kitty can
him.
lead her here.
Maybe.
It can do that thing where rub on her legs. Everybody want to follow a cat that do that.
Puff sometimes comes when I call him.
Can't you? Don't you? Me not think me understand familiars.
Are we all on the same page that we should give the box to Quilvar?
Currently.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's a good idea. I mean,
I was about to be Tully. Tully, what do you think?
I don't like trust him, but
Just drool slowly spreading across the bar.
If he not trustworthy,
I trust him at least to do what he said he would do. He was in a circle of truth, so he was bidden to tell the truth. He would give his services to us, and for some reason, he thought that that was worthy of the pains it took for us to get it. I think having his help is going to help us acquire a lot of things.
plus, then we not own a cursed item. It his problem.
Yeah, and
It's win-win-win.
He might have more work for us to do in the future, too. Because, yeah. We're going to need a lot more stuff to do what we plan to do.
I will say, I wouldn't be so eager to put yourself into a zone of truth spell in the future.
Why?
If you use it a lot, you know how to say things that are true, but not the truth. You can lie without really lying. And I've seen people use it in ways that get others deeper into trouble. Just because it's a good idea to speak the truth doesn't mean that everyone agrees with it.
I'm confused.
That goes
Welcome
against
to me world.
that goes against almost everything that you've been studying for the last 2 years. Really, if you have the power to speak the truth, you should really just be able to say it.
The truth is what we make it out to be.
That's kind of her point.
So we're saying the same thing.
Good. Maybe we should all think about going to bed. Want to be, sleep? Me think we really need to go to bed. Good night. She's gonna unceremoniously flop Thule down on a bed.
Oh, no, not here.
Oh, that one probably for Ralph.
How many rooms did we get?
3. Just gonna bring him next door, flump him on it. But then she's gonna take the other room, like the one that Thule's not in.
Okay. So,
I mean, you want a bunk?
Yeah. Okay. And Emmy's gonna go take a bath.
okay.
No.
So
Sorry,
is Nora.
Sorry,
We'll tuck you in. Give you a little.
I can't heal you, but good luck.
It's a healing word, but not a magical word.
Feel better.
In the darkness of your unconsciousness,
Nora
it feels
puts
a
your
little
allowance
nice.
next to your head.
I steal it. Just kidding.
It's your fairy can.
So, as you all settle in, is there anything that anybody wants to do? Yes.
Yeah, I want to go down to like the bar area of the
Sure.
Sapphire.
Bath.
Okay. Easy enough. You go down to the bar area.
I want to grab a drink at the bartender and talk to the bartender.
Sure.
Or actually, before I do that, is anyone by chance playing any Paragon?
No.
Okay, that's really what I was looking for,
When
Joe.
you go down, it's like 11:30. That one drunken alliance officer is gone, likely to bed. It is just the tiefling the sea elf who is behind that bar initially.
Oh, okay.
Polishing the same glass he's been polishing for the last hour.
Just like sitting there reading a book until you come down.
Oh, well done.
I'm not a stereotype.
Since it's that late, I just want to talk to the bartender. Hello, bartender.
Is that Hermes fancy hotel voice?
Sound of a college student.
I can just do it one time.
He's got a fake ID, but he's actually 20, so
Hey,
nobody cares.
do you know where one can play some Paragon around here in town? Or buy some pieces?
I don't know where you might buy pieces. It's not a popular game in Urlock. You would have more luck in Portalis.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. If you're looking for most other supplies here in Urlock, there are other places to go. You might try on the outskirts, the apothecary. They carry more than just simple herbs and things like that. They also carry actual working potions. The Riverway Guildhall also has a number of merchants that come through every day. They could have pieces for you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
They wish you a pleasant night as well. Many of you take baths. Truly, after like the first hour of a short rest, you regenerate enough health to come back to life in this gorgeous room.
Oh, nice.
With gold just falling down onto your face from the pillow. And so if you have to wake
Am
up...
I sharing a room with him?
Yes. And I would say you come to consciousness like while Grimgob is downstairs. So you come back upstairs and Thule has regained consciousness.
Where is everybody?
We're in heaven. I'm just kidding. God is good at doing it.
Can you imagine waking up to the goblin that's almost killed you like 3 times in the last 48 hours? We're in heaven. Oh no, what layer of the hells is this?
I think your plan worked. I saw you talking to the guy, and then he stabbed you, and then he ran off, so I'm pretty sure he thinks you're dead.
Good. Yeah. Then we should bring it to Quelvalar. Where is everybody, though?
We got 3 rooms at the,
It's very dangerous, and so we should get rid of it as soon as possible if it is what he says it is, and we should probably not touch it or do anything with it.
I already know what it is. It's,
good.
It's the
So
Spaders
then-
Tremuter Snow.
Good. So then, we should give it to the Dungeon Antiquities Collective, and then it will be done. And that's that.
Yeah, that's the plan. Well, we're not giving to the Antiquities. Well, we're gonna give it to Quovar, and I think he was gonna give it to...
He was planning.
Yeah,
on
that's what we're
giving
doing.
it to the Dungeon.
It was just extra steps.
Something as powerful as that should probably be at the Dungeon Antiquities Collective.
Yeah. We're gonna do that tomorrow morning.
Good. I am still in lots of pain.
Press the digitate. You're still in pain, but you look a lot better now.
Can you do anything about it?
Immediately, like blood starts sinking back into your clothes. It's pretty bad.
Could you one moment just let me do? It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna heal you.
You whisper to yourself, kind of rubbing your tummy, and it does feel better.
And I'm gonna say, could you
Fetal
do
position.
anything about the
Yeah,
bloodstains now?
you see him hold a fire. You want me to cauterize that?
No. Just. It's always so hard to get out the bloodstains.
Oh, yeah. Press the digitate.
No problem. You are clean once more.
Burns now.
Now I'm gonna go take an actual bath
There
in
you
the bathtub.
So most of you bathe.
Shower.
Yeah, it's like showering before you go swim at the swimming pool.
Exactly.
Canonically, we all do that now.
And all of you can mark off a long rest.
Do we level?
Nobody sets a watch, and so you just rest. Nora, as you sleep, you dream a dream.
A dreamy dream?
You rolled a number earlier,
I did.
and so now you have your vision. But because it is 10 o'clock, and a good place for us to take a break, as you dream this dream of marble halls and damp floors, as you dream a dream that is shared by more than just you, this is where we're going to stop for the evening. Thank you for joining us for this session of A Tale of 12 Gems, and we will begin next session learning a little bit more about the dreamer. But thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.